fine.
Oh, hey. Oh, he's muted.
Continue.
We're
What are we
here. We're playing 12 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, that was actually kind of fun.
All right. What is our
Keep it
strat?
paused.
What
We
we
were
want
talking
to
about this
do,
before we started, chat.
we want
we
to
have to-
try to get. All right, we're going to try to red pill with the present. Do we need to do anything before that?
Yes, we need to call the daughter to call her dad off. And we have to get the watch. That's a tall order in a short amount of time.
Why do we need the watch?
So we can show it to him after the conversation. Because I think otherwise he just takes the watch and leaves.
Oh, right.
Hit the ground running at. I don't want to brag, chat, but I actually practiced a little bit of self-control and didn't look up the ending.
Can you help? Please, he is gonna hurt her.
What are you talking
So I'm
about?
interested to see where it goes.
Why would you say that?
Wife is
My
innocent.
wife is innocent, but your dad, he won't listen to her.
We close the door so she doesn't come out and see us on the phone.
Please, could
She's
you
here.
just call him?
She knows.
Oh
He doesn't
no.
know the whole story.
Oops.
Fine. I'll call him. But lose my number.
Congrats. Oh, for not breaking.
Yeah, we're not
Oh, she
looking
just
up the ending.
attacked us in the closet.
She's like, hey, what are you doing in there? You didn't wear a jacket to work.
Yeah, I will.
Bump, 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 bump,
Can we
bump,
tell
bump,
her?
bump.
Can we grab our spoon and tell her to make dessert now while we get the?
No, we're not going the dessert route. What we're going to do is prove the day is restarting.
And I
Don't
can
we have
prove
to
it.
get the watch first?
No, we don't use the watch. We use the present because we know what the present is.
But I think the guy will walk out with the like if. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. It's been a whole day and now I've forgotten. We'll
I'm
have to
just-
kill the wife and the cop. We get called a monster.
I want to see if this will get us the baby clothes.
You weren't supposed to find that.
Doesn't she just get angry and put it away?
Thanks for not opening it, I guess.
I was just confronting you
I
about
told
that.
you. We did this before.
Let me prove it.
Again? With this?
I think once we learned what happened the night she ran away, we lost.
The ability to do it quick. I think we're gonna have to call the girl,
Again? With this?
steal the watch out of the thing, and then eat dessert with her to get the present.
But
I think when you got enough information, the old option just disappeared. Yeah, I think so too.
okay, all right. Leave conversation. So I'm going to burst into the closet, call the young girl,
Right.
grab the knife. The knife opens it as well. As soon as she comes out, I get the watch. And I serve dessert step 2 while I'm waiting for her. All right, I got it.
And we're back.
A lot to do in a very short amount of time to make sure that we get just the right amount of things.
Hello?
Hey, your dad says that my wife murdered her father. Can you help? Please, he is gonna hurt her.
What are you talking about? Why would you say that?
My wife's innocent.
But your dad,
Oops.
he won't
Oh,
listen to her.
Grey Monk subscribed. Thank you.
Hey, please, could you just call him and tell him to listen? He doesn't have
Thanks,
the whole
Gray
story.
Monk. How was your weekend?
Fine. I'll call him. But lose my number.
We still got another day a weekend. It's Labor Day. At
All
least here in
right.
the U.S.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
was-
hey, babe.
Oh, yep.
I didn't hear you come
Don't
in.
worry about it. I think you have to get the spoon to open the vent.
Guess who made dessert?
I'm going to use the knife because then I don't have to replate the spoon to have dessert.
Will the knife work to open the vent?
Yep. We're doing some speedrun type shit here, Krista. I want to right click to move because I've been playing an RTS game all weekend.
I-
I don't have enough space.
Being I'm retired is pretty much like every other day. You lucky bastard. painted my living room wall this weekend. It looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, are you gonna have to do the other ones?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh no, I'm like, oh, I need to paint the whole house now.
Hmm. How did Hubby take that news?
He was fine with it. He was like, it looks good. And I was like, don't you love it? And he was like, I don't really get as excited as you do about the walls, but what color's the wall? I painted it like this really, really deep navy color.
What's the name on the can?
Dark Knight.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Did they put a K on it?
No, it's Dark Knight. Sure wouldn't let it hang out. I'll post a swatch in the chat.
If you listen really closely, you can hear Christian Bale wailing through the wall.
Kind of got like
Wait
a
a minute.
greenish undertone to it too, which is nice.
She left.
What?
Oh, did I leave the door open? Oh.
Yeah, you did. And then she gets angry because she sees you digging the watch out.
And we're back.
Oh.
This game looks awesome. It's good so far. What a good username, Rip and Dip.
Isn't that
Hello?
Hey, your dad says
Like,
that my wife murdered her.
grabbing the drugs during a drug deal and running? Rip and dip?
What are
Isn't
you
that what that
talking
is?
about?
I was thinking like
Why would
Dippin'
you say
Dots
that?
or Fun Dips, but yeah, I guess maybe it's a drug thing.
Dad, he won't listen to us.
I don't know what you want.
Hey, please, could you just call him and tell him to listen?
Looks kind of indigo but real dark. We got a like LED strip behind our television too, so it like shines off of the really dark color.
Ooh.
Looks really cool.
I didn't hear you come in.
She never questions the closet
Yes,
entrance.
you made dessert.
What were you doing in there? Don't worry about it.
Maybe in a space this tight, they regularly just go in there to be by themselves.
Oh, close the door. I'm gonna take a shit, babe. Be right back. We'll have that dessert in a minute.
Okay, we've got the watch. I've called the girl. She gets the present. Do I need to do anything else before I serve this food?
I don't think so. I think we just need to get the present. And we can do that with the dessert. Do we have to tell her? Oh, we need to plate everything. That'll make her
I
happy.
wasn't expecting
Right.
a strong
And it's faster than
And
her
it's
doing
faster. Yeah.
tonight.
She takes 200 years to put water on the table.
it. No, don't you take that mug.
Oh, she's filling her own. Okay, great. Oh my gosh. She drinks so slow.
She's like crouton.
There was milk the whole time, I know. But it takes too long to get it out of the fridge. We gotta just drink tap water like savages.
We can't interact with it.
Hey, I finally remembered to put the
That's part of whatever hell this is. You can't interact with the milk.
That would
Alright.
be hell for me. I drink a lot of milk.
Come on, let's go. Let's have some dessert.
Let's sit down.
Great. Just give me 1 second.
Oh my gosh, what does she want? Oh, she's gonna
Halfway
get the
home.
present.
Yeah, she's getting the present.
Okay.
All right. Don't eat before she does. Oh boy. Do not
Who
eat
gets
before this
real
princess. Yeah. The queen does not like it when you don't follow protocol. Actually, kind of weird to drink water with cake. I think water with cake is necessary because cake is so thick and clingy.
Oh, but the milk is a nice balance though.
Thanks for setting everything up.
Mugs are for warm bev.
What mugs? You can't drink. You can drink whatever you want out of a mug. Don't be
True.
a drink Nazi.
All right, let's let her just talk through all this.
We restaurants fall in love with Wendell because, like, ultimately they'll have some kind of problem, and because he's Wendell, he'll just swoop in and fix it. And we used to go to this one place, and we started getting the frozen mugs with just our regular water and shit because they loved him so much. That was awesome. I love those mugs.
So?
One of those things you don't even think about doing at home, but it makes your drink 100% better.
Yeah, I don't know if it, I think you would get used to it, and it wouldn't be as magical.
So? How you
Since it's a
feeling
long
over
weekend,
there?
I've been putting a little whipped cream in my coffee in the morning.
Getting wild, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is where we're answering about the baby. Should we just bail on this? Because now we've got it,
it's going
right?
to be great. It's going to be great.
But that
just say
takes
it's-
time.
It's fine.
Don't we need to do
We-
something at this point?
No,
we
we
got to
have
red
to-
pill
we
her.
have-
We have to red pill her.
Oh shit! Leave the conversation.
I can't talk about this right now.
I mean, this is important.
This is probably gonna make her angry.
Okay.
All right. Shh.
You know what? I think I've
let's
lost
talk-
my appetite.
No. We got to talk about something else. No.
He's angry. I told
No.
you this would piss her off.
Ah.
No, we don't need to. Okay, now we have to follow her. The light.
Oh,
doesn't need
he's
to be
here.
Primed. Just tell her real quick.
I'm stuck in a time.
Prove the day.
I can prove it.
Right.
Look how your father died. It's not what you think. I know how he really died.
He's on the phone. Okay.
It was a heart attack.
No, it wasn't. It was Christmas Eve.
Did I get the watch?
Sneaking out. And he hit me.
I don't remember.
You know that?
I couldn't. You told me.
We're not. Yeah, we don't need to kill the cop this run. We've disarmed him via his daughter. At this point, we're trying to figure out the connection between the nanny
Your brother.
and us, and
The
who
one you
killed
always called Monster.
her father.
He killed him a week later.
I have a fucking brother.
A half-brother from your father's affair. He's the one who did it. That Polaroid from the coffee shop, it proves it wasn't you.
What is going on?
We can't take the Polaroid off the
There's
fridge
more.
because that messed us
Listen,
up
the
last
manager's
time.
about to ring the doorbell. He's gonna accuse you of murder, but he's actually just here for your father's pocket watch.
Wait. Is that him?
God, that timed perfectly. No. Okay, this should be
I think
enough,
she
right?
believes it. Yeah.
You think you're funny? Calling my family?
What? What are you talking about?
No, she's not red pilled.
Games. Hands behind your
Oh, come on.
I have something you need to see.
Oh.
I don't.
What did you say?
I didn't kill my father.
What?
He had a love child. Bastard.
Okay, we might have
That's the
saved it.
killer.
Ooh,
You expect me to believe
I
that?
think that
I
might
don't
be
care
new.
what you believe. The bastard destroyed everything I loved. Destroyed my mother.
Is that us?
She called him the monster.
I think
and he
we're
was.
the bastard. I think we're the monster.
Monster.
I think we're related to our wife.
Oh, it's just. That was the last thing I heard him say. It never
Okay, we got the baby clothes
occurred to me that
and the watch.
When he brings up the nanny and he says, "I can't remember the nanny's name," that's when we ask if it's Dahlia.
It shows I didn't do it.
you shot him and you left him to die.
But it wasn't.
What an embarrassment. He was a great man. I can't imagine what he would
You knew it?
knew him. He was like a father to me. Taught me everything I know.
The picture. Leave the picture on the fridge because he goes over and looks at it. I
have
think.
no idea. I'm sorry. I miss him too. How did you know him?
No, you missed your chance to
Uh-oh.
talk. Now it's my turn. That's enough. Hold still.
Okay, what do we do here?
Can we show him the photo? I mean, I guess we can take it off the fridge at this point.
Do it.
He's not going over there voluntarily.
He's gonna be on us real soon. Oh, did I get it? Okay, yeah. Polaroid on the cop. No. Polaroid on the cop.
Help me. Will you come help me?
Ah.
I don't know how we do this quick enough.
She was red pilled. I guess you got to get all the way to the end of that. So we have to bail
So fast.
on the pregnancy conversation as soon as we get those clothes.
Babe, show him.
Or do we just tell her, "That's great. I'm happy. By the
No,
way,
no,
we're
no,
stuck in a
because
time loop.
it keeps going. We gotta bail and get her to pout
Shows I'm innocent. It shows
for quicker than he gets
Does it
here.
keep going?
Where's the watch?
I thought she was like, yeah, we will be good parents, and then that was it.
Have it your way.
Babe.
I think we might just have to finish the conversation.
No, please. Please. Okay. Just stop, please. I'll tell you. Just don't hurt him. Please. What?
Said you missed your chance to talk. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, it's getting easier.
That has previously worked. Okay. Into the closet. Call the cancerous young girl.
Hello?
Hey, your dad says that my wife murdered her father. Can you help? Please, he is gonna hurt her.
What are you talking about? Why would you say that?
My wife is innocent, but your dad, he won't listen to us.
I don't know what you want.
Hey, please, could you just call him and tell him to listen? He doesn't have the whole story.
Okay. Fine. I'll call him. But lose my number.
The same mistake you did last time, quote unquote.
What was the mistake?
I assume just not talking to her the whole way. I think we just have to talk to her the whole time.
Best friend.
Once we get that watch.
She made dessert. Let me know when you're in the mood.
Yeah, I won't.
Because what happens if we have a successful interaction with the cop? She's like, oh, I'll give you the watch so you can pay for your daughter's chemo treatment. And then he leaves, and we don't get a chance to stop him to ask about the nanny. Oh, close the door, yeah. Pull her set up the table as you do other stuff? I guess we could do that. I mean, not now, not in this playthrough, but maybe next time if this doesn't work.
We can't tell her to do anything. It doesn't work like that.
No, we could tell her, yeah, I'm ready for that dessert, and then we go to the bathroom.
Oh, and
Takes
let
her forever,
set
yeah.
the table. Yeah,
Yeah.
that might work actually. What else do we need to do here? Get the dessert.
Yep, and then start the baby conversation, and then we have to red pill her. I think it would be a time saver. I think that's a good idea. If this doesn't work this time, I think we should let her set the table while we get the watch.
It's really annoying because it won't put it in the inventory till it finishes the animation.
Would you just move him?
And you slice and dice the cop, you can. Not successfully, but we did try that many times when we first started the playthrough.
You know, if this were a true Groundhog Day scenario, then it would be thousands of times that he kills the cop. Just out of frustration. And probably millions of rips trying to figure out the exact series of words he has to say to convince her to have sex with him in 12 minutes.
Oh, I forgot to call her Ben.
Okay. Table is set. I've got the watch.
Now we just need to talk to her about the pregnancy, and then convince her at the same time that we know what's happening.
Okay, let's sit down.
Great. Just give me 1 second. Ow. Gotta get this fixed, babe. Someone's gonna get hurt.
I'm going to donate you. Who are you going to donate us to? I don't consent to being donated.
11T Stupid, just subscribe. Thank you. 3 linear feet of countertop. Yeah, this is like the tiniest apartment ever.
Setting everything up.
I mean, you couldn't even have an air fryer and a crock pot. How would you even live?
You could have the crock pot on the counter and then be trying to cut vegetables, and you wouldn't have enough counter space to do both.
I think you have to have one of those like rolly islands where it's like butcher block on top, but it's just got
Yeah.
a permanent installation of the crock pot, and you just roll it to where you need it, which
Where
is
are
kind of
you?
sad.
Yeah, we're going to store that.
Next
It's
to the
not-
couch.
Yeah, it's just going to be right over next to the couch instead of an end table.
So.
Because what else you going to do?
That's going to pinch your
I have
in front of the stove space considerably. Although I guess that would be a perfect spot for it. Maybe you got to offset the couch a little bit, get rid of the end table.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking of all the apartments that like my friends rented in college and stuff, and like no one's was this small.
Are you gonna
Like
open
they may have been
Yeah.
shitbag apartments, but they were not this small.
Why is she not talking to us?
it? No, you're curious.
Oh, I'm supposed to accept the present. Oh, I burned some time there.
Ooh, I think someone was right. I think we're gonna have to get her to do the table setting. But
Yeah.
all right, congratulate her. Tell her it's great. I'm so happy we're pregnant, even though we're siblings.
So? How you feeling over there?
Feeling good?
Hey, it's gonna be great.
You think so?
You kidding me? You're incredible, and I'm
Oh, he's here.
decent. The baby that we
No
made
time to
is
red
gonna
pill.
be Amazing.
Yeah,
Can't talk
let's.
to her at all.
Yeah.
What do you?
Okay. All right. Okay.
We get it. You're deeply in love.
Hey, don't laugh. Do you?
By the way, we're stuck in the time loop.
Well,
That baby is continually just growing
I don't put on my dancing shoes every day.
and then shrinking again.
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
yes. Go. Leave.
What? I think I've lost my appetite.
Good.
She's angry.
I'll get it.
Yep. You get it. You get the door. He gets the knife.
You think you're funny?
Excuse me. Look at we're such a soy boy. All right,
Okay.
let
So
her set the table.
do we
Call Bumblebee.
we call Bumblebee before we start her setting the table?
Yes.
Okay.
Call Bumblebee. Get that de-aggro the cop, and then tell her, "Hey, that's great. Set the table. I'm ready for dessert." And then we go to the bathroom. Oh yeah, we should lock the door. That's a good point.
Hello?
Hey,
We get more
hey,
time.
Your dad says that my wife murdered her father. Can you help? Please, he is gonna hurt her.
What are you talking about?
Though she might open the
Why
door.
would you say that?
My
Wife
wife
sent
is
us that-
innocent, but your dad, he won't listen to us.
I don't know what you want.
Hey, well, please, could you just call him and tell him to listen? He doesn't have the whole story.
Okay, fine. I'll call him. But lose my number.
It doesn't work like that anymore. We're in the digital age.
I didn't hear you come in. Best night ever. Guess who made dessert? Let me know when you're in the mood.
Yeah, I will.
No, I think if we give her the watch, she gets angry. Because we're not technically supposed to know about that yet.
Topics. Time for dessert.
Great. Just give me 1 second.
Yep. I'll give you a bunch of seconds because I'm going to the bathroom to steal your watch.
I think we tried to open the present at one point and it wouldn't let us.
We tried the knife. And maybe some other things. Tried using. Oh, she's slow.
Help her get the drinks there. She's gonna take 200 years to put. Yeah. I know you're pregnant. I saw all the tests in the garbage.
Hey,
No.
since you're using both mugs,
Yeah, I'll finish this.
Yeah. Wait, did you really have to interrupt me? Why are you like this?
She's not even sitting at the table. Oh, fuck's sake.
My God.
She's like trying to have a nice romantic evening and we're like speed running it. Go.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Lights and radio. Oh yeah, we could turn the radio on.
All right, table set.
Why does that doesn't make it go faster?
No, but she turns the lights off and stuff, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, chat noticed that.
I might have saved us a couple of seconds. Do you think the game really expects you to be this precise?
Maybe.
All right, we wait for her to take a bite so she's not offended. And then we go in.
A car went by outside.
All right. Let's have that present. Drop that bomb on me.
Has to be an easier way to open the present.
So-
I mean, maybe we should try it again if this doesn't work. But what? Just resubscribe. Thank you.
Just open it.
I like how big the spoons are. The spoons are also apparently utility tools in this universe.
All right, how are we playing this?
So,
I think we
Are
just
we-
tell her great because we don't want her to get angry because then she walks away.
Oh,
Oh, prove the day is restarting.
I'm stuck in a time loop, and I can prove it.
Right.
Look, I
well, we might have enough time here.
know how you really died.
What are you doing? It was a heart attack.
Use the present on the plant.
It was Christmas Eve. He caught you sneaking out, and he hit me.
How could you know that?
I couldn't. You told me in a previous loop.
I did what?
Listen, he didn't die when you shot him.
What are you doing?
He survived. Your brother, the one you always call.
Hopefully she
Monster.
doesn't walk out
He
here.
Killed him a week later.
I have a fucking brother.
A half brother from your father's affair. He's the one who did it. That Polaroid from the coffee shop, it proves it wasn't you.
What is going on?
I know. All right, there's more. Listen, a man is about to ring the doorbell.
They might be hitting her too hard right now.
Murder, but he's actually just here for your father's pocket watch.
What?
His daughter has cancer, and her watch will pay for the treatment.
What?
He was close to your father, and when your dad died, it really hit him hard.
Yeah.
All right. That's the pill, and there he is. Do we need to do anything else?
It seems to have taken it surprisingly well. I don't think we do.
Pictures
red
on the
pilled.
fridge.
He should be passive now. Oh wait, she's talking.
and
We might need to lock the door so he doesn't jump in immediately.
Okay.
Don't where she's gonna let him in.
Truth.
This is the
Wait.
this is the
Okay.
de-escalation play.
Okay. He'll listen, right?
I mean, this
W Wed, thank you for the bits.
insane.
Did you all see Joe Rogan beat COVID with horse paste? He didn't beat it with horse paste. He beat it with horse paste plus every other treatment available.
Even ones that didn't make sense for what he had, like steroids.
Is that him?
Think he gets more aggro the longer you leave him at the door? Well, I guess we'll see what she does here. I think we've made all the right plays at this point, right?
What do we do? Do we open the door? I need to tell him.
Do we open the door? Oh, fuck.
She will.
Okay. We'll tell him.
She asked us.
She'll do it. He came in.
You're funny. Calling my family?
What? What are you talking
Oh,
about?
she sounds
No
angry.
more games.
Or he sounds angry.
Hands behind your back. Now.
Wait, stop. I have something you need to see.
What did you say?
All right, this is
I
it.
didn't kill my father.
What?
We had a love child. Bastard. That's your killer.
You expect me to believe that?
I don't care what you believe. The bastard destroyed everything I loved.
We've gotten the Polaroid, you
Destroyed
think?
my mother.
That burnt us on another
Called him
playthrough, though.
a monster.
Yeah.
And he was.
Monster.
What?
Oh, it's just. That was the last thing.
This is playing out like last time,
It never
though.
occurred to me that it
Yeah, I know.
would be that.
Listen. I know my father was important to you. I miss him too.
But I always thought you weren't there.
I wasn't there.
But then
I don't know. But it wasn't me. Look, I know why you're doing this. I get it.
you couldn't possibly.
You can't make us pay for what your daughter's going through. Don't take it out on us.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. God. If my daughter knew what I was doing,
This is the part
she
where
wouldn't understand.
we ask about the nanny in a second.
She'd never forgive me. I'm going now.
Oh,
Wait
nope.
just a second.
Oh, yep. You can't leave. Because I have
He's
to
gonna go
give
get
you.
that. Yeah.
Now, do I give him baby clothes now?
No. She'll be like, "Where's the watch?" And then we hand him the watch, and then in a second we ask about the nanny, and then we're like, "Did you mean Dahlia?" Because he's like, "It's a flower name," and he's like Daisy or something.
I'm just going to pop the door closed so he doesn't immediately jet out of here.
Okay, so now we have a chance to give him the watch.
All right. Now we give him the watch, all right?
Yes.
Here.
Please.
Take the watch.
I want to.
I'll look for you, brother. I'll start with the nanny, go from there.
All right. Now, do I wait for him to say the flower name, right?
How much
Yes.
do you remember about her?
Lock it too, lol.
It's been a long time.
Do you remember her name?
Something
Do
flowery.
you remember her name? It's Dahlia.
Daphne, Daisy, something like that.
Boom. It's this.
I'll dig into it. I'll let you know when I know more.
Sir? Look at this.
Cute one, see? So, what?
Oh, it works.
Name. Look at the name.
The
Is that the nanny that he had the affair with?
Yes! Dahlia!
Oh,
That's it. Her name
It's
is
us.
Dahlia.
It's our brother.
Why are you
Or
saying
whatever.
this?
It's us. We're the brother.
This is funny.
She was my
Oh,
They're related, chat!
no.
Called it. Banjos play harder.
little Dahlia. She's going to have the most adorable eye stalk.
Alright. Oh. Was that it? Did we really just beat the game in like literally like half an hour?
I didn't expect
That's
that
really
to work.
disappointing. It's like, I can't believe that that's real.
It's the plot of a House episode. Minus the time loop.
Maybe that's why they were telling us incest is bad all those years. You'll accidentally create time loops.
I know this is a lot to drop on you. But I gotta know that we're on the same page concerning these feelings. So consider your answer to this question very carefully. What do you want with my daughter?
I can't just stop feeling for her. I love her. I love her with everything in me.
I don't care about your feelings. Feel however you feel. Feelings don't matter. What are you going to do? You're fucking radioactive, you know that?
Okay, what?
Existing.
What's happening here?
Killed my wife. Your mother, too. Now you want
What?
my fucking daughter.
So,
God. Permission.
Is-
Permission.
isn't that the cop?
The thought of you touching her. Your grubby fucking hands. I'll break every bone in your body.
I have no idea what's happening here.
It's not on you, not all on you. I could have been more honest, but fuck, not this.
I could have been more honest.
Deserve this.
I think you went further back.
We gotta think about her, not ourselves. You know what you gotta say. For her. Think about it.
Wait.
Is this?
Say something.
Wait, is this her dad?
Say something.
This
Maybe
is.
she can accept the truth?
You fucking idiot.
Oh, I
Wait.
didn't say anything.
So naive, so stupid.
Is this where we kill him?
What?
No, that was us killing the dad. That was the monster killing the dad. That was us.
Oh, okay. But why were we in that room?
How could I forget?
honey, babe.
We're her brother.
No, you stay back.
Hey, it's me. It's me. It's okay. It's okay.
No, don't touch me.
Let me help, please.
Stay away.
Talk to me.
No.
Oh, tell me what's going on. Hey,
We're siblings. Or half siblings, I guess.
It can't be true. It can't be true.
So now do we have to convince the wife that we're half siblings?
I think we're just meant to suffer. I mean, what more could we solve here?
I didn't hear you come in.
Oh.
Best
He gets less and less
Yes.
affectionate toward her in the animation.
I will.
It's a nice touch. All right, well, honey,
Oh, it doesn't say wife anymore. It just says her when you mouse over.
I guess we just start with the red pill on our way to
I can
the
prove it.
the worst pill ever, the Vanta Black pill.
Yeah.
Look how your father died. It's not what you think. I know how he really died.
What are you doing?
So the way the dad was talking in the flashback sequence, it almost made it sound like it was inevitable. And he was like, "Your hands on my daughter?"
And he hit me.
No.
I couldn't
The dad had figured out
in a previous loop.
I did
what the monster was doing.
Die when you shot him.
The daughter
Where-
didn't know that he was the monster, but he knew.
The wall was called Monster. He killed him a week later.
I have.
I think we're the
A
monster.
half brother from your
Right, which is why the dad had us in a fucking kill room.
From the coffee shop, it proves it wasn't
But the
you.
dad's already dead.
What's going on?
I know.
That was in the past.
All right, there's more. Listen, a man
That
is
was the
accused
night we killed the dad, right? Yeah.
Of murder, but he's actually just here.
Were we
for
already
father's
dating her at that point?
What?
His
Yeah.
brother has cancer and in Washington
Oh.
for treatment.
What?
And he found
I was
out.
close to your father, and when your dad died, it really hit him hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
We didn't tell her anything about ourselves here, though.
I tell her about her past?
Tell her what really happened.
I don't know how to say this. I've forgotten a lot of things.
We don't really know what happened, but
We do.
Things that,
ooh.
if I could go back, I would have done differently.
What were you talking about?
Whew. This is Fat Man and Little Boy here. Which one you want to go with?
Let's start with her brother.
Your name.
Let's really mess her up.
What about her?
Her name was Dahlia. She was my mother.
What?
Your dad found me after your mother passed. It's me. I'm your brother.
It was you? You killed her? And then? Oh my god, I'm going to be sick. I can't handle this. Why? After all this time?
Oh.
Ooh. Why would it be her fault though? It's
Well, that's ambiguous, isn't it? Are we, when it says say it's your fault, are we your, or is she? Are we saying that in our voice?
oh, that is kind of English is a weird language. I'm gonna say
Because this one uses my. I think we should take
would-
responsibility if that's what that is.
Okay. Yeah,
I hope that's what that is.
I think that's what that is.
Okay, yeah.
I should have told you. God, you're my only family. I couldn't lose you. If I could go back, I'd fix this.
Go back?
It seems like he's forgetful though. Like it was almost like he had amnesia.
No, he's saying
Oh, you're sorry?
he couldn't let her
That makes it
go.
better. Jesus.
Say we'll confess to the cop. This is the path, all right? So this is the
Right? Yeah.
the path to absolution because this is some kind of mental break.
The cop I told you about. It's gonna be here soon.
What kind of sociopath takes responsibility?
Yes. Look, I can't undo what I've done, but I can clear your name. I can confess.
Who are you?
Just let me try and fix this, please. I have ruined everything. You deserve to have a life.
What is going on? Fine. We'll wait.
For dessert. Yeah, I know we're siblings, but you want to eat that dessert?
Time is not skipping. Do you think there's more preparation required here?
Just go over there and eat the dessert.
If we're gonna confess to the cop, he might just kill us, right? I mean, let's grab the knife and and the watch.
My biggest regret is not seeing this from the beginning. This was you put this on YouTube, didn't you? I saw it come up.
Yeah, I did. I
So
exported
if you
this
want to
one.
watch the first half, though, to be fair, you've kind of learned the big twist now.
What a fucking twist.
I mean, I was kind of calling it last time, but damn.
Yeah, I mean, it had given us enough clues. This here clock. Something ain't right.
Oh, it's running backward. That's the clock. I was like, yeah, I made a joke last time about they didn't change the texture.
There he is.
You guys forgot to call the daughter to disarm the cop. I don't think it matters at this point, because we're gonna turn ourselves in.
It might matter. I mean, we're just gonna do exactly what he wants.
Yeah, like he wants to blame it on
With
someone.
the police. Turn around, please.
Wait, stop. I have something you need to see.
What did you say?
I know you think I killed my father, but please, if you...
Enough. You're under arrest.
There's the YouTube video if anyone wants to
You have
watch
to
from the
listen.
beginning.
No, I do not. Only people I have to listen to are my daughter and
Only people I have to listen to are my daughter and my mother. God damn it, we have to disarm him.
That's... Hold
So
still.
annoying. So we gotta casually mention that we're siblings after we've been hiding in the closet.
I'm not...
It was my husband, brother.
Fuck you!
Okay, make the call. Now we have to have that brutal conversation again. That is a very specific kind of hell, isn't it? Having to have the conversation with your sister over and over.
Oh,
Hello?
Hey,
your
You
sister
knew?
wife.
it says that my wife
When you were fucking her that she was your sister.
is gonna hurt her.
What are you
And
talking about?
with the background
Why would you
knowledge
say
that she is carrying your child. Say that you are the killer. Ooh.
Ooh, that's new. Let's do that. Let's see what that does.
Listen, I'm the one who killed the old man. It was me.
What are you talking about? This isn't funny. Lose my number.
She didn't go for that. Oh, are you kidding me?
Call her back.
I didn't hear you come
Hey,
in.
why are you calling a 13-year-old on my
Yes, you
phone?
made dessert. Let me know when you're in the mood.
Yeah, I will.
That's not the worst thing you're about to learn about me today.
Excuse me, wife, this is my closet time. You know when I come home from work, I need this.
Hey, sorry.
Oh. Alright, I'm out.
And we're back.
Okay, so we gotta disarm the cop. Tell the wife what's up and then try to turn ourselves in.
Hello?
Hey, your dad says that my wife murdered her father. Can you help? Please, he is gonna hurt her.
What are you talking about?
Made
Why would
pizza
you
today,
say
it was
that?
fun. Neat.
My wife is innocent, but your dad, he won't listen to us.
I don't know what you want.
Hey, please, could you just call him and tell him to listen? He doesn't have the whole story.
Okay, fine. I'll call him. But lose my number.
Okay. Cop is de-aggroed. Get the pleasantries over with. He doesn't even touch her now.
Yes, my mother.
Uh,
Yes, you made dessert. Let me know when
Although he previously knew, right? So why would he be skeeved out at this point? Oh, I like having this conversation on the couch.
I'm stuck in a time.
Get comfortable, because I'm about to rock your world.
right.
Look how your father died. It's not what you think. I know how he really died.
What are you doing? It was a heart attack.
No, it wasn't. It was Christmas Eve. He caught you sneaking out, and he hit you.
How could you know that?
I couldn't. You told me in a previous loop.
I did what?
He's been pushing her
he
off the
didn't
whole
die when
time.
you shot him.
What are you doing?
I mean, clearly,
Your
at least
brother.
not once,
Your
because
brother.
they have a baby.
The one you always called Monster. He killed him a week later.
I have a fucking brother.
A half brother from
But who
father's
was
affair.
Phone?
He's the one who did it. That Polaroid from the coffee shop, it proves it wasn't you.
What is going on?
I know. All right, there's more. Listen, a man is about to ring the doorbell. He's going to accuse you of murder, but he's actually just here for your father's pocket watch.
What?
His daughter has cancer, and the watch will pay for the treatment.
What?
He was close to your father, and when your dad died,
I'm uncomfortable with the list that I'll be put on for watching this stream.
This guy's doing a really good job of, summarizing this twisted fucking web. All right. She is now red-pilled. The cop is de-escalated. And now we grab the watch, right? Do I need to do anything else?
I don't think so. Eat dessert once you get the watch.
This is too much.
That's like, world record speedrun mode when you can fit in both desserts at the end.
Tell him the truth.
She's like crying on the couch and you're just eating dessert.
He'll listen, right? Yes.
Kind of ruins the lava cake when you're crying like that, babe. Oh yeah, we didn't close the door. She's probably too upset to notice that we're stealing the watch.
Insane.
It's showing us this every time. It's running backwards. That seems to be... Oh, don't close the door.
All these years, I thought.
Okay. I've got the watch. I don't have the onesie, but we're assuming I don't need it, right? Because we already have that knowledge.
Yeah, I don't think it matters.
All right.
Chat says check the plant.
This is crazy.
I don't know that that matters, but
How much time we got? I actually have a lot of time.
My brother.
Well, the plant is
I
different.
didn't think I had any
No,
other
I-
family.
put some water on it.
I don't know anything about him.
Do you have to have the plant in a healthy condition to get a good ending?
Is that what the metagame was the entire time?
I guess. I mean, good news?
She's just sitting on the couch babbling, but I can't really blame her in this situation.
You've had some time to deal with it in the many loops we've been
It's
through.
the skeleton.
I'd say after getting that news and, the constantly her thoughts going back to the baby in her belly,
Fresh,
anything north of
clean slate.
eating your hair is a positive.
I think we could start fresh. You're always siblings.
I've never been able to say that out loud before. So, thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening as we walk away.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I definitely heard all that. My God, this lava cake. Oh, look at that. We get
You
like...
didn't tell your siblings in this one?
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Talk about her past. Tell her what really happened.
What's other topics?
Oh, maybe we didn't go down that
I will
path.
change.
Oh shit, that's why she's not upset.
Look, it was me. I'm the man that killed your father.
What kind of sick joke?
Look, his office is filled with books, all the way up to the ceiling. I never forgot how weird that looked.
What are... No.
So that was his office?
Guess so.
It looked like a kill room. What was the lighting and the rug?
Say it's your fault and you regret it.
It's all my fault. I'm sorry. Baby, you were my only family and I couldn't lose you. If I could go back,
By the way,
I'd do better.
I killed your dad while you eat the lava cake.
You ruined. I wish I never met you.
the cop I told you about, he's gonna be here real soon. You don't have to believe me. It doesn't matter. Look, I can't go back to the past, but I can confess.
Can't go back to the past until we can, Chad.
Please, you deserve a new life.
What do I even say to this? Fine. Let's wait.
Okay, we got to let's wait. So she's fully unicorn pilled at this point, right?
She doesn't know
let's
that we're
do
her
this.
brother, but she knows we killed the dad, so that's what matters.
You think you're funny? Calling my family?
What? What are you talking about?
No more games. Hands behind your back.
Killed
Now.
your dad. By the way, where did you get
I
this
have
amazing
something
lava
to say.
cake? She made it, Shanester.
What did you say?
I know you think I killed my father. Please, just listen to what my husband has to say.
Okay, he wants her. Now he wants us to talk.
Okay.
All right, so this is our confession.
You have anything you want to tell me?
So?
Okay, so listen.
Oh, okay.
He didn't do anything. Ask about his daughter's illness. Do that.
Some
Tell
big
him we
ones
killed
here.
him. Say we killed the father, because that's what we've told the sister. We probably shouldn't freak her out immediately.
No, she knows. She knows
She doesn't
everything.
know she doesn't know we're related. We just said we killed her father. We didn't say.
But
"By
we
the way,
said
I'm
her.
your
We
half-"
said, and initially we told her her brother killed her father.
You'd think she'd put that together, but she might be a little distraught right now.
I think she figured it
I'm the
out.
one that killed the old man. What? The last words he was saying before he died. Monster, monster. I'm the monster. That's what his wife, what her mother, called me when she found out that I existed.
Jesus, you killed your father and married your sister.
Okay. Interesting choice.
Was
it an accident? I don't know.
How was it our fault? Would we have known it was our sister? Because she said at one point she didn't know her brother.
No, but I think we knew she didn't know.
I guess say it's our
Because
fault.
remember, the father was accusing us of doing it on purpose when we were in the office.
Oh. Well, the death was an accident. We kind of accidentally killed. We've never been able to kill anybody in any of these loops, and we managed to do it to that guy.
The death was maybe not an accident. I mean, he was trying to kill us.
Well, I guess we said, okay, we're going to go full accountability. Say it's our fault.
I'm just saying, Krista, if you tell a man that you are fucking his daughter, who is also your sister, there's a certain amount of latitude I think we have to give him
This is all on me.
in terms of murder.
She didn't know. Not her fault. I just told her, like, the truth a second ago.
I don't. We'll deal with that later. There's a watch.
This guy's like, this is
I
too
want
Kentucky for me.
The watch. Do you have it?
We'll give him the watch.
Tell him about the watch.
Yeah, tell him.
Is it? We're gonna tell him it's running backwards.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess.
we'll give you the watch. We won't
So we
tell
have it.
anyone. No one has to die. Here.
I'm going to leave now. Remember, if I found you once, I can find you again. And you don't want to see me again.
But wait, did we finally win?
What just happened?
Doesn't feel like the good ending, does it?
Get out of here.
Wait, we
can't
finally
see
get to
how
leave
this
the
is
apartment.
Fuck out.
She's telling us to leave.
What even would be the good ending to this?
You hear me? Get out of my apartment.
Am I gonna try to
Never
leave?
again.
You know what's gonna happen.
Please, just leave. I can't. look
I'm
at
doing
you
it.
anymore.
Last chance to object. We could finish the dessert, maybe.
Fine.
Oh, we should finish this.
Oh no, she's gonna leave. She's gonna leave. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
I'm done.
Oh.
Fuck, I did everything right. What else do you want? I did everything
Why do we
right.
have to keep reliving this?
He's saying exactly what I'm thinking. Okay.
It's because you killed her that one time? I wonder.
No, more people are gonna try that. That would be a crazy way to trap you.
Make it all her fault? Yeah, I guess we could go with the realm of everything else is someone else's fault.
Well, that can't be the good ending. All right, I'm gonna call the girl. I'm just getting kind of demoralized now.
Yeah, I'm confused. I was like, oh, we're probably close to the ending, right?
Hello?
Hey, hey. Your dad says that my wife murdered her father. Can you help? Please, he is gonna hurt her.
What are you talking about? Why would you say that?
Why
My
was
wife is
innocent?
innocent, but your dad, he won't listen to us.
I don't know what you want.
Hey, well, please, could you just call him and tell him to listen? He doesn't have the whole
That says
story.
water the plant.
Fine.
Do you think it can really be
I'll
that?
call him. But lose my number.
Yeah, I don't know. This never happens in Farming Simulator.
I didn't hear you come in. Best night ever. Guess who made dessert? Let me know when you're in the mood.
Yeah, I will.
Let me go through my litany of chores first.
Is it living now? Is there flower growing on there?
Is that a something that's dropped off? Okay, get the watch first. Get the spoon. Close the door.
Little incestuous metaphor flower.
The watch. Watch is running backwards. We don't know the relevance of that. Are we ready to talk to her?
I think so. We've got the watch, yeah. Babe, you might want to be sitting down for this.
So we're going to prove the day is restarting.
I'm stuck in a time loop, and I can prove it.
Right.
Tell her.
Tell her, I think it was past. Tell her about the past.
Again? With this?
I was thinking maybe we could skip directly to the whole
It's not what you think.
other
Incest thing.
bombshells.
I think you were
but-
supposed to say talk about past.
It was a heart attack.
No, it wasn't. It was Christmas Eve. He caught you sneaking out, and he hit you.
How could you know that?
I couldn't. You told me in a previous loop.
I did what?
Listen, he didn't die when you shot him.
What are you doing?
He survived. Your brother, the one you always called Monster, he killed him a week later.
I have a fucking brother.
A half-brother from your father's affair. He's the one who did it. That Polaroid from the coffee shop, it proves it wasn't you.
What is going on?
All right, there's more. Listen, a man is about to ring the doorbell. He's going to accuse you of murder, but he's actually just here for your father's pocket watch.
What?
His daughter has cancer, and the watch will pay for the treatment.
What?
He was close to your father, and when your dad died, it really hit him hard.
Yeah. I need to sit down.
Alright, I agree. Get comfy on the couch. Let me tell you about some other stuff.
There are things I need to tell
Way.
you, things that if I could go back, I would change.
Do you think one of these is better than the other? They seem, I mean, they kind of tell the same thing.
Yeah. We'll tell her it's her brother. Why doesn't he remember he's the guy who killed her father? We don't know yet. We've finally gotten through that. We realize now that we're the brother and that we killed the dad. But we can't figure out how to get out of the loop still.
This is some sort of like mental guilt. He's in like an insane asylum or something. He's trying to work through this.
Oh my god, I'm going to be sick.
I can't handle this. Why? After all this time.
Now we're gonna say it wasn't our fault, right?
Yeah. We'll go through the it's not our
It
fault.
was him or me.
And you just forgot to mention it. You fucking...
You just forgot to mention it?
I am so sorry.
Oh, when you put it like that.
Hey, you married,
Maybe it was being abusive or something. Maybe it was self-defense.
you animal.
I forgot it all. Somehow,
Okay, so now we're getting somewhere.
if
I
could go
forgot
back,
it.
Baby, you are my only family. I love you so much.
Don't you fucking lie.
My only
I'm trying to tell
family.
you the truth right now, and look, you've been lying.
Oh, you're blaming me now?
No, I'm just.
Fuck you. I'm leaving. Don't be here when I come back.
Oh, she's leaving. No, you can't leave.
So not taking responsibility is not the play.
Why do you?
Well, we tried owning up before and it didn't seem to work, so we're trying not.
Excuse me.
And that stops the
Sorry?
disarmament.
Follow me to your
Well,
Make a noise.
I mean, we can just leave. Or go out fighting.
Oh, I was gonna lock them both out.
Thank you.
What's going on?
Alright, call the girl. Quickly.
Check the flower every time and see if that's changing.
Hello?
Hey, your dad says that my wife murdered her father. Can you help? Please, he is gonna hurt her.
What are you talking about? Why would you say that?
Now I'm frustrated again. I want to
My
know what's
wife is
going on.
innocent, but your dad, he won't listen to us.
I don't know what you want.
Hey, please,
Hello,
could you just
Ruda.
call him and tell him to listen?
Now,
He doesn't
we
have
did
to-
get
Okay, I'll call him. But lose my
speech
number?
options when we were talking to the dad. Do we have to repeat that loop to get another crack at that?
I didn't hear you.
How do
come
we
in.
do that though?
Best night ever.
That's the one where we might not ever get that again because now we have more knowledge, right?
Yeah, I suspect that no matter what we would have said, that would have ended with a tussle and us shooting him.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna talk your way out of what level charisma do you have to talk your way out of the incest daughter
Marketing
father
executive
thing?
level charisma.
Is there
I don't think
something
we can go back
more
to the
about
room. I don't think
this?
so either.
Is there something more about this? It's moving very quickly and
Can
backwards.
we just watch it? Chat said to watch it for a while. Maybe that's how we get back to the bookcase. Look, it looks like the bookcase
Is
is
it-
reflected in it.
Is it slowing down?
It is.
Music's changing. Okay, that definitely did something.
Oh, now it's going forward again.
Hey, there he is. Be back.
Oh, okay.
Look, I know this is a terrible shock, but we need to be on the same page. These feelings for my daughter, your sister. Look, this isn't how I wanted to tell you. You deserve, both of you deserve better.
What should we say?
You know, the thing I hate the most.
Is he?
worst
So is this just him dropping this bomb on us?
disappointed my little girl.
I guess
That was the
maybe
worst.
it's better that we.
Now a baby.
This is different because he's bald now.
With your little love. I guess it was
We need to answer him. We can't just sit here
stay
pick one.
swallowed down forever. So you gotta make a call. If I could go back, well, things would be different. You can't just try again. That's not how life works.
Chat
So
saying
you
don't
gotta
dick
make a
around.
choice.
What do you want to do then?
Now,
I'd say I want to be with
say
her.
something.
Wanna know
I'm
what
probably gonna have to
answer?
do this again anyway, so
Yes,
just
I
pick
do.
one. I want to be with her is fine.
I don't care. I don't. I love her no matter what.
No matter what. No matter.
Technically, we're half brothers, right?
Do we tell her or
Could
not?
Even be.
Um,
You don't mean
maybe she doesn't need to know.
Or
Probably doesn't need to know.
what?
Maybe she doesn't even need to know. Maybe we can just be happy.
I mean, she was lying to us, so
This from her.
this is a
She's
healthy
pregnant.
relationship.
You got your sister pregnant. What happens when the baby's born?
You can get your sister
You just
pregnant.
pretend
Blah.
like we didn't do all this, didn't cause all this pain, like we don't know where the problem started.
I don't know. People pretend all the time.
Yeah. Not here. I'm ending this. You just won't listen. Stupid.
I think no matter what we would have picked there, we would have died. I don't think there's a way to.
Sir?
Oh, there's a way out of that.
A book fell out of the off of the shelf. It's the book the daughter's reading. It's the same texture.
But no, the death is different. That's the important part. It was a gunshot last time.
But there was a red book that fell off the shelf, and the daughter reads a red book on the couch.
Wait, sir, no,
Oh, he did hit his head.
No fucking stop!
All right, so we got to keep playing that again. We don't need to call the girl. All we need is this spoon.
Soon all we'll realize is there is no spoon.
Let's water the plant. The minigame is get the mug watered before she attacks us with a hug. We lose.
I didn't hear you come in. Best night ever. Guess who made dessert? Let me know when
I
you're
didn't hear you come in. Yeah, I have to go check on the plant.
Real quick, I got 2 chores, sweetheart. I got to water the plant and relive the worst conversation I've ever had. BRB. All right, the plant is in full bloom with this little flower at the bottom now. This is the most positive I've ever seen the plant.
Did we change that the father wasn't shot then?
But maybe?
Well, he wasn't shot, but he snapped his neck.
The flowers. We had the flower last time, but it wasn't really like blooming.
So, I think the problem is the dialogue choices we made there was basically, I'd like to keep fucking my sister. I feel like that's the wrong choice. So maybe if we go down the more virtuous route.
Maybe we'll get a better plant, which is really the point of the game. I think the last scene was his imagination because the father knew about the pregnancy. It's a good point. If we killed him 8 years ago, there's no way she would already be pregnant.
Oh, did we know it was 8 years ago?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. At first I was thinking that they met 8 years ago because that's why there was the Polaroid.
You're back.
But the Polaroid was right after, or that was the night he died.
But we need to be on the same page. These feelings for your sister. Look,
Okay, now we're going to go down the we are going to leave her alone path.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, I guess.
We got sister
I guess
pregnant
there
8 years ago? She's been pregnant for 8 years. What a nightmare.
And where she doesn't get to know why.
there is. And I know it's hard. Thank you for understanding why it needs to be this way.
Oh, that's what he says when you give him the watch.
I've made so many mistakes. But for what it's worth, I'm glad it turned out so well.
Turned out so well.
Oh.
Is he really good at a sport? Uh-oh.
Put her there, champ.
What?
It's going backward again.
Is this the credits?
Did we just beat it?
Who knows with this madness?
But we just went back in time and said we won't.
Continue. No, the damage, I mean, we're going to disappear from her life and she's not going to know why. So her emotional trauma is still going to be pretty high.
It was Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, the other two were really, I don't know the James whatever. Do you know who that is? But the other one's the Star Wars girl.
Yeah, he's the one guy's been in a lot of stuff.
Well, chat says this is a real ending. Every streamer I've seen has had a different ending. Oh, there's multiple endings.
What are the other endings?
Shit, I'm gonna have to read about that now.
I don't know, Chad. I don't know about the endings at all. I feel like
So this ending was called the alone ending, where you can't get out of it once you get to this loop. Like, you have to just stare at the watch and then say you won't be with her. And then there's continue. You can access this ending once you're back on your feet after the first cutscene with the father. Or by hitting continue from the main menu once the credits roll.
oh, you have to
Oh, so
play
you
it
just call the
twice.
father. That's funny.
I'm not going to read the rest of that article if we want to try that, if we want to hit continue.
Okay, what are we gonna do? I mean, we'll continue, but what's the plan? How are we gonna change things? There's no more side apartments.
Oh, I think we do exactly what we did before. We look at the watch, and we can tell the dad something else.
Look, there's no side apartments and there's no plant.
Oh,
But I have the key.
the book was important. I don't think we can do anything different, maybe, unless we had looked at the book.
Oh,
Oh. What? Yeah, there's nothing in here. The medicine cabinet's gone. We can't even open it. We don't have a spoon. Even the kitchen is gone. And the light switch has been fixed. Is there anything in the closet? Probably not. Oh, wow.
so, but your little thing that you just read said that we could somehow get a better ending here.
I think it said you had to interact with the book she was reading. There's like 6 different endings here.
Do you think anybody will show up?
I don't think so. Maybe. I think you can open with the key. Oh yeah, maybe use the key on the vent.
Wow, that does work. We got no candles. I'm not seeing the mouse change though. What a depressing game.
There's a lot of endings, but I think a lot of them you have to.
The watch is here.
I don't know. Oh. You could watch it again.
It's not
Oh.
moving. It's broken.
This is your life now. This is our life without our sister wife.
The second hand is moving forward.
Can you move the hand? Probably not.
I can.
Ooh.
2 is glowing a little bit, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
No. What if we go back to the conversation?
That says try 12.
Music made a little bit of a swell there, but I don't know if anything happened. Well, we'll check this vent just for thoroughness. I don't see anything in there. I'm going to try to leave. with the clock set to 12.
Set it to 4:20.
I think that's the mechanic.
Huh.
Looks like Keanu Reeves.
There are 7 endings, but only 3 roll the credits. Yeah, I think we got one that was not like an ending per se.
But they're counting all the murders as endings, right?
No, no. So there's one called Alone, Continue, Mindfulness, Listen, Coward, Groundhog, and Confessed. I think we got Confessed, but that doesn't end the game. And then the other one we got that did end the game was just Alone. His brows, yeah, he does have some crazy eyebrows.
Well, this feels like the Alone ending.
It is, yeah, I think this is the Alone. That's interesting.
So
I don't know if I could like replay the whole thing to get the other endings. I'm sure someone has done that, but
oh yeah, there's going to be a YouTube video, 12 minutes, all endings.
yeah.
No voice. Okay, now I'm going to set it to 11. And go out back out because we gave us the clock animation. No. All right, what do you think?
Chat says 2 to 12.
Two, as in 11:58.
Yep.
What does Switch Profile do? This is the Microsoft Game Pass. It tells Microsoft to spy on a different person. Now there's no time loop. But it does show me the clock when I leave. Or maybe that's just redrawing the main menu. Does anybody have any other suggestions? We have a watch. We can position the hands. The 2 looks a little shiny. Should we just try the 2? Let's just try the 2.
Yeah. Now there's no time, so I guess that's why leaving doesn't work. Ask the flower. The flower's not in there anymore.
There's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing here.
Yeah, there's nothing. No. He told you 2 to 12.
All right, we'll try that. I don't see it outside the realm of possibilities that a game this messed up wouldn't just have this be an infinite loop.
Yeah, I think it is.
Maybe this is our misery and loneliness as we live out the rest of our life without our love sister.
Oh, apparently there's a way to beat the game super fast if you just listen to her talk. And then she'll tell you and be like, hey, let's go somewhere else to talk about the murder of my father. And that's how you get out.
All right, here we are with this here clock. I'm open to suggestions.
You already tried the 2 minutes too?
I think that's just guessing. We'll try it. I have a feeling it won't do anything. This loop is...
I think we've lost at this point.
This is actually a little bit more of annoying of a loop because it doesn't start over right away.
That seems the same.
Watch the clock? Alright, we'll watch the clock.
I enjoyed the twist, but I'm not super satisfied with any of the endings I've read about.
Oh, so you were able to resist him for exactly 10 minutes?
Yes.
So are we done here? Can we?
Yeah, I don't think we can do anything at this point.
We're gonna stare at the watch with the hand set to the murder.
Apparently there's an ending where we could shoot our wife and say it was suicide.
Toss it in the toilet. I think it's too big, but we will try that next. Some noises are happening.
In the game?
Yeah, there's like a little bit of a drum swell.
Are we the son of the nanny? Yes. So we were banging our half sister and now she's pregnant.
I feel like it's a sound cue. Yeah, but a cue for what?
Spoilers are fine at this point. I mean, we know the big twist. Everyone keeps saying 2 to 12.
All right. Oh, that was it. Oh, they do love the slow zoom, don't they?
Hey,
The bookshelf reflection's back again.
you're back.
Yeah.
Look, I know this is a terrible shock, but we need to be on the same page. These feelings for my daughter, your sister.
Right here playing us the entire time. He's sticking it to his sister, his half sister.
This
So
isn't
somehow
how
that's
I
better.
wanted to tell you.
So now we say we want to be with her, right? Because we already got the
Both
alone ending.
of you deserve
This is
better.
the alone ending because I just got an achievement. Isn't there is no future between us different than what we said last time? Wasn't last time more just like, okay, I'll leave her alone?
Disappointed my
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, pick one. I mean, it doesn't matter. We can keep going back.
I do.
No,
Oh, chat's saying it's the same.
Yeah, he's saying it the
That's-
same way.
I disappeared.
But this will give us a second option, right?
Thank you.
Maybe not.
I know you got dealt a bad hand.
Yeah, I think we may have to go back again.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Oh. All I really wanted was my dad's love.
So now we have to insist that we still love her, but then branch away from sticking to that.
I think so.
So basically, we have to be like, no, I love her. And when he resists even a little bit, we're like, oh, you're right.
In the state of Colorado, first cousins can marry.
Third option of no option. I did that, but that was in the original murder, wasn't it?
Hmm.
All right, let's try the branch. Then we'll do nothing. Doesn't that make him die? This is a different encounter, I think. Because then the first one, he was angry.
I just stay with my sister.
Oh, you know what? Here's what we have to do. We say we love her, but we say that we'll tell her. Because last time we said she didn't need to know. And that does seem like maybe the wrong choice.
Wasn't there a speech Christian where she asked you about cheating? Yeah, so apparently, according to the thing I read, said that if you just sit and listen to her and talk her through that, she's like, let's go talk about this somewhere else, and that's a way to win.
So maybe it's not our baby.
I think it is. I think it's implied you can just leave the apartment.
Hey, there he is. You're back. Look.
Okay. So we're going to say we love the sister,
But we need to
but we're going to tell her.
These feelings for your sister.
Dad, you always taught me honesty's the best policy, so I'm gonna tell your daughter
I don't care.
that I'm her brother
I
and that we're having an
love
incest
her
baby.
no matter what.
No matter what. No matter. Think about that. What would that even be?
All right, I'm going to tell you the
Tell
truth.
her everything. She'll hate me, but at least she'll know the truth.
No!
She deserves it.
You coward! You would destroy her to clear your own conscience.
At least I won't be lying to her like you.
You little shit. You just won't listen. Stupid.
Okay, so yeah, you're slapping us.
Sir? Are you... Sir?
Well, that wasn't it. All
That
right.
book that falls out during that sequence, that's the book our wife is reading. We should have paid
But
closer attention. to that
how do
first
we
time.
ever get back? Does this put us back in the time loop?
I don't know. Maybe.
No, wait, no.
Okay. All right. Well,
Oh,
God, it just feels like we're working at this point. Let's figure out what's going on with this book. Now, the book is, she has the book. Did she ever put it down?
I think. I'm trying to remember if she puts it on the side table if we eat dessert. It always comes back to dessert in this game.
I didn't hear you come in. Best night ever. Guess who made dessert? Let me know when you're in the mood.
Oh, do you remember the painting?
The painting above the couch used to be trees. Now they're dead.
No. Is it? It was in the hallway. In the hallway, there's a painting of one red book. Here we go. Book.
Why a book on meditations?
I don't know. I've always been curious about it. My dad was always into that sort of thing.
My Zen wife, huh?
Look, there's a line. It is only by forgetting that
My
we
Zen
ever really
sister.
stop the thread of time and approach the experience of living in the present moment. Babe,
Yeah, you're right, not my thing.
cool.
That feels like that could be
Yeah,
important.
sure.
No, I need to talk more about the book.
I'll just let her
That quote probably is important in one of the interactions. We could probably go talk to the dad again.
So do we just stare at the clock again?
I'm gonna go stare at the clock in the bathroom. Living in the present, she has a present for you. It's probably still gonna be a baby. Why take the spoon when you know the key works? You know, sometimes you just want to multitask. You want to pry open your nasty bathroom vent and then eat from that spoon.
Tradition. All right, still rolling backwards.
Game's taking my mind to a dark, uncomfortable place. No one wants to live in the universe where they're banging their sibling.
Oh, I always thought it rolled back to 11. I didn't notice that it rolled back to 12 to 2. That's the relevance of that.
Mm.
Hey,
Just spiking her water was dark.
you're back.
Yeah, I do feel like the ending was maybe a little bit of a letdown, but
I know this is,
I do like this game though.
but we need to be on the same page. These feelings.
I don't see how the book helped us at all.
Look, this isn't how I wanted to tell you.
I don't. I love her no matter what.
No matter what. No matter. Think about it.
It's only by forgetting.
Oh, I clicked on the book.
We drop the thread of time.
Hey, no more babbling. I told you what you have to say. If you refuse to say it,
Oh.
just won't listen.
Well, I said the book thing.
Look how we're just like slap fighting.
Book. Look at the book.
Oh, won't let us. Maybe to click on it sooner. Maybe that's the first thing we need to say to him.
Oh, that's intuitive.
I'm not
It
gonna
is
be able to
really
kill this
bad
cop.
where you like have to do everything exactly the right way.
Fuck it. Handed him the baby clothes too early. We eat the dessert, but without him. Is there no new dialogue with the wife or slash sister? I don't think so. Chat says check on the plant.
I'm going to water the plant and give her a chance to pull the book out again.
Guess who made dessert? Let me know when you're in the mood.
Yeah, I will.
I was kind of hoping we find out. It seems like we had amnesia at some point, but maybe not.
Well, the father's room makes you think it was like the trauma of that, right?
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe we
But-
hit our head.
But then that doesn't play in with the whole murder timeline at all. Oh, look at how bushy the plant is. It's out of control.
What does
Okay.
it mean?
Book.
What you reading?
Oh, it's not really your thing.
Huh? It is only by forgetting
Here we go.
that we ever really drop the thread of time and approach the experiences of living in the present moment.
Wow, look at you.
Yeah, I'm a pretty mindful dude.
You never cease to amaze me. Oh, thunder. I wasn't expecting a storm tonight.
Okay, let's talk about the books more.
I'll just let her read it.
Oh, that okay. I guess we did something there. Let's look for. We can dance. We can talk about her past. We can give her all the pills.
In the next few minutes, a cop is gonna knock.
I always think that one's going to give me more choices.
Is the storm getting worse outside? I think
Never
sometimes
mind.
it does if something changes. Like the rain starts up again.
Oh, Darwin, subscribe to Twitch Prime. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Never cease to amaze me. Yeah, that's an understatement. Crying as you discover past trauma. Yeah, the little plinking piano comes in and out too, it seems like, when things happen. Sound design is pretty good, actually, in this game.
Try the book before talking. Yeah, I think that's the play.
Is there an ending where you just go to the bathroom and play Angry Birds for 20 minutes? Have you not been? I think you haven't been watching the whole time, have you?
Look.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Book. Right at. Oh, I don't have the option of the book. I'm gonna have to wait till he queries me.
On the same page. These feelings.
Can you get the
think we
flower?
can-
It didn't look like they could interact with it.
Sister.
Yeah, I don't think we can.
Is romancing
Try
the
it.
wife really the noble thing at this point?
They say it's only by forgetting that we ever really drop the thread of time and approach the experience of living in the present moment.
You read that one, I know the idea of forgetting things sounds crazy. But what if
Oh.
you could? I can help with that if you want.
That's what happens.
All you have is the
Oh.
future. You'll forget everything.
The
you
dad's
went
gonna
through.
make us forget.
All the pain, all the stress forgotten.
If we let him keep talking, I think we agree to it, or we say we change our mind.
There is no turning back. You can't undo this.
What
So
do you want?
presumably we've lived a reality where we've forgotten everything, and that's why we don't know she's our sister.
You don't have to
At the
forget
start.
if you don't want to.
So if we
Choice is yours.
if we change our mind, if we don't change our mind soon, we're going to forget.
Yes,
All right.
Do you want to forget?
I hope you find what you're looking for.
sure.
All right. Close your eyes.
That's continue.
I want you to think of a flower.
Think of a flower.
Yes, I'd like to
Uh,
describe it from front. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Its curves. I want you to imagine them changing,
so our dad was some sort of magician.
returning.
It's hypnotist.
Think of that bud. Unopened, fresh. Look at it as it
Save deleted. Yeah, probably.
comes, the changes.
Oh, now we're going even further back in time.
Let anything override your perception. Just focus on that bud. Silently repeat these phrases. May you be free from suffering.
Focus on the bud.
May you be free from fear.
Oh, now we're getting credits again.
May you know peace.
Not satisfying. Oh, you know what? This occurred to me last night and I forgot, but now I see the cast. There's one character that we never spoke to. Can you think of who it was?
The insurance lady, right?
No, there's a very obvious thing with a phone that we never did when someone's trying to kill you.
All 911.
Right. Emergency operator was the other actor.
Oh.
Whoops.
I'd say that would be useless though, right?
Yeah, I don't,
Be
I don't
too
think
easy.
that would save us.
So somebody in the chat said there were 3 endings with credits. What's the other one?
Yeah. Sure. They had to have a dialect coach because Daisy Ridley is British. Could have just hired an American voice actress.
Yeah. And you know that
But no.
it didn't come out of her salary. That was extra. I mean,
What
this
she
was
done
a.
in Star Wars.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure it's a bunch of stuff. We're not exactly tied into Hollywood, Krista.
That's true.
Oh, there's licensed music in this? Oh, great. Does that mean we just got a copyright strike?
Oh, on YouTube, I haven't looked.
No.
Whee!
Well, So this seems to have started the whole thing from the very beginning with the intro animation.
Wow.
What would be the happy ending?
The one where you still get to stay with your sister? I don't know.
Seems unfair to the sister and the baby. You know, there's a tragedy lurking there. Also, I'm pretty sure that's a crime.
Oh, someone in the chat said it's legal in Colorado to marry your cousin. I guess not your sister.
Well, that's different.
Yeah.
Although I guess
Well,
there's like
they're
the
half.
half sister, but I don't think that
Yeah.
matters. I don't think they draw distinctions. Share a parent is too far.
Yeah, because like when you have a kid, it's a little too close in the genetics. You're probably gonna have some problems there.
New Game Plus, your snake is now longer. You start with a gun.
I have a relevant clip from House Chat.
I don't remember this taking this long the first time. And I don't remember the clock running backward, but honestly, I wasn't paying attention. Wasn't there something about the continue ending opening up the other ending? Miss Wikipedia? Are you trying to
Remember
mean?
now. I looked up all the endings and there was like 5 or 6 different ones, but
But didn't you say something
of them-
about continue unlocking one of them? Because we just did continue.
I think, well, some of them, I think, like, you can get really early on. Like, if you just listen to her, you can leave. And then there was one that was called, like, The Coward, where you let the cop kill her, and then you just walk out.
All right, are we done, or do we want to try to see if that changed anything, or try to get the other one? And what are we going to switch to if we do switch?
Let's see if this does anything different. I sort of suspect it doesn't. I think we're probably...
I think we'll probably be back to the 3 doors, right?
Right. Yeah, let's just listen. That's a good one. Let's see if we just listen to the wife and go through the cheating conversation with her. Let's see what happens.
All right. So what I'm gonna do, here's my plan. Oh yeah, here's the painting. So you only get to look at this when you once you go in the door, you can never see this again.
Oh yeah, there's the Dahlia. And the bookcase. The red book. Oh.
There we go.
Oh. Get a rock.
Hey, babe. I'm home. Love you.
At this point, we don't know anything. So what happens when we call 911 when we don't know anything?
Oh, are you gonna call 911? I was gonna say we can just let the wife talk.
I didn't hear you come in.
I wanted to do the 911 thing, but
Yes, you
like
made dessert.
right now, this has reset everything.
Let's just let her talk the whole time.
So I guess that was
Go
considered.
sit next to her on the couch and be passive the whole time.
The other ending with credits didn't reset everything. It turned the apartment into
Yeah,
an
it's
empty
nothing.
thing. Can't go to the mindfulness ending if it's all reset. Well, we're not going through that again.
Yeah, we're not doing the whole game. I just want to see one of the endings. You literally just sit here and then she talks to you and then she's like, "Let's go out," and then you leave.
You need the book quote. So you do the book quote thing again, but you respond differently, or you change your mind. This is
Can you
some
talk to her
exciting
now?
gameplay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we wanted to wait for her to talk. Do we have to talk to her?
Maybe.
She
She's not
opens
saying
up
anything.
the cheating conversation on her own, right? Or maybe
Oh
not.
yeah, I don't remember. I think that's how you get out of the loop though. Like I think she talks to us about cheating and then she's like, let's go talk.
Just wait. Okay.
Let's talk later.
It's just not choosing an ending. Okay, so well, yeah, I guess we'll just wait it out.
Not choosing an ending, but I did that the first time accidentally because he was walking around talking to me, and while he was waiting for me to make the choice. But that was before
We knew about the book.
everything. I don't even think we knew about. No, yeah, well, that we were just learning about the incest, or seeing the proof. You have to know the book. Okay, yeah, I guess I didn't know the book at that point. Sweetheart, hate to rush you, but
Supposed to talk about cheating on us now. You see the painting above them is green again?
oh, does it change?
Yeah, when we found out she was our sister, it turned into a dead landscape.
I don't think she's gonna talk to us.
Oh, we can try to talk to her.
It's pretty late in the game right now. So, what's the reason for such a special evening? Could this trigger
We ever
the...
ask her that?
Vacation.
Yeah,
I'll tell you over dessert.
it's
Oh.
white. Like we've never asked it.
Let's talk
She
later.
wants to get to the dessert. I do remember talking to her on the couch, though.
Let's talk later.
I like that she immediately sits on the book when we start talking to her, and then she pulls it out from under her ass.
Oh, we gotta clean the closet.
All right. Well,
Not into chatter. She just wants dessert. That's really the message of this game, is that you should always go straight for dessert. Also, water your plants. Is the flower actually? That's a good question. At the start, how does the flower look?
he's here.
Oh,
So we have to do something to engage her.
I don't know how we get her to talk about that.
I'll get it.
Yeah.
Well, the flower is big.
No bud, though.
I'm with the police.
Interesting.
Very
Wrong
bushy.
place.
What? Me?
Yes, you. Hands behind your back. Let's go. Hold still.
Go out like a man.
Oh, I have a better idea.
Hey, you're hurting.
Oh yeah, call 911.
What is going on?
Now you. Hands behind your back.
Oh.
Will you come help me?
No, come on. Don't.
My wrists.
The 911 dispatcher hears like sounds of a struggle and like,
This is a
well,
mistake.
we didn't get an address.
Babe, will you tell him? This is a misunderstanding. Look, I don't know.
You're under arrest for your father's murder 8 years ago.
No. That can't be right.
Shut up. You know what this is. Now, where's your father's watch?
My father? Please, you must be thinking of someone else.
No playing
You're
dumb.
gonna
Tell
call
me where the
insurance and
watch
wait.
is.
I'm not
Oh, wait, I've got the knife.
lying. Please don't hurt us. Honey, tell him.
Ryan
You
ruined it by
can't
going into the
help me.
closet after
Just
entering.
you and me. Tell me where
Maybe you
the
just
watch
walk
is,
in and sit.
We all go our separate ways.
I'm telling you, I don't know about any. Look, I don't know. Don't. Handcuff me. We can talk this.
Oh, he clipped through the table. Hit him so hard he clipped through the table. All right, I'm going to go sit down on the couch.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to just put the keyboard over here. Wake up Mr. Toast, who's on top of the couch.
What a good boy.
And we'll wait.
And before she's like, why are you sitting in my seat?
I didn't hear you come in. Best night ever. Guess who made dessert? Let me know when you're in the mood.
Didn't you already say that?
What?
I don't know. What? But
Wow.
Do you think you have to do this after you find out all the horror?
how is this possible?
Hey, buddy, sit back down.
Seriously. What the hell
We get some cat sounds while we're waiting.
am I doing?
I don't think it matters. She sits on the other side of us.
It was in a weird thing where the animation stood up, but I wasn't really standing up there. Some cat sounds. They don't do it on a man. He's asleep right now.
Oh, I forgot to call.
Big Chucker, we beat it. We're trying to see if we can get the speed run. I don't think we're gonna get it now.
But I thought we didn't have to do anything.
That's why the wiki made it sound, but maybe I was wrong.
Drug her and pop the cop in the knee. We've literally done that.
Thunder. I wasn't expecting a storm tonight.
Thought she was gonna talk to us there, but she's just talking about the thunder.
Yeah.
Maybe if we wait long enough.
Any dialogue
Get a
branches
big
back?
one.
Yeah, something tells me there's a sweet spot of like, because right now he doesn't have any awareness. How can he be mindful about something he still doesn't know about?
But I think the other thing was literally just talking to her, like you would normally. Like she's like, let's have a conversation about this, and then they leave.
All right, we're just gonna sit here through the entire home invasion, one time.
Just to see. I want to see if she talks about the thing said adultery.
And we definitely saw that at some point.
Yeah, I remember that being triggered, but I didn't know you could just follow her out after that.
Was that at the table?
I don't remember. Here a branch where you can your sister asking for a friend.
Well,
I'm
I
sure
mean,
that exists.
in the storyline, you've already done it.
There's already a baby in that belly.
But it is 12 minutes, so you got to do your convincing pretty quickly.
I like that she's just not questioning him, staring at her while she reads.
Well, look at what's that? This apartment's so small. Is he gonna go
I
stand in
don't
the
even
corner?
have a TV. Yeah.
Oh, we ought to clean the closet.
I don't think she's gonna bring up adultery on her own. I assume she brings it up because she's thinking about her dad, but I don't remember how we got that dialogue option before.
You've been lying to me all this time?
What?
About your past, about your father.
What? I don't know what you're talking
He knows this too soon here. This is broken.
Yeah, it is broken.
What about your father's murder?
We literally didn't do anything to know this.
My father died of a heart attack, asshole. I don't want to talk about this.
Oh, no. I guess we heard the cop accuse her, right?
Oh. Oh, yeah.
I know the truth. The truth about the watch, your father.
What is this? All these accusations? We're done talking about this.
No, that's just where she leaves. Oh, no, she's not leaving.
Look, I know this sounds weird.
Ah,
The day
guess
for
who's
proving
here?
itself.
Uh-huh.
Like I have haven't figured out how it all works yet, but for example, if I get beat up, I go.
I'll get it.
We haven't seen that dialogue before. That was new.
I'm with the police. Turn around, please.
What? Me?
Yes, you. Hands behind your back. Let's go. Hold still.
Ah,
Fuck.
all right, all right.
We're done.
Yeah, I think we've seen everything. I mean, we haven't seen everything, but like, I don't think it's worth trying to replay the whole game again. Just to get a different ending. We saw 2 or 3 there.
Have we
Did
had
he
him?
ever successfully knifed? I think we've knifed him a couple times successfully.
Yeah, we just got him that time. I mean, he didn't
Yeah.
die, but it looked pretty fatal.
Yeah.
We have not knifed ourselves, but you can kill yourself. I've shot him a couple of times. He shot himself. The first time he does it very poorly and suffers, and that's really gruesome. I don't know. They did a lot of things that you wouldn't expect a game to do in this game, and I appreciate it.
Apparently, there's an ending where you can drug the wife, and then when the cop comes in, you shoot her, and then say, "Oh, I'm gonna call 911," and say that she committed suicide. The darkest ending.
How do you get the gun?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe we convince the guy to kill her? Yeah, or I guess he's tied up on the floor.
Oh, so you stun him.
Kill the wife.
and Shoot
and
the
then say
wife.
suicide, yeah. That's the darkest ending, I think.
You can stun the guy. Yeah, we did that. We've done all manner of killing on the cop, and stabbing and torturing and interrogating. I think we hit most of the iterations. All right, if we're switching the game, what are we switching to? I'm gonna call 911 real quick while we discuss that.
Okay.
We could call it a little early because it's a holiday.
That's true. That was a good game.
It's less unsatisfying now that we've gone through all the other endings. I just wish we could have found a better ending sooner.
Yeah,
But what's the good ending?
Well,
I
there's
guess
not
one-
any good endings. There's just terrible endings to endings.
I kind of liked the one where like he sets us back and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna make you forget," because then you get looped back to the front, which is what I thought it was gonna do the whole time.
When will they get here?
I almost would have preferred to just have that ending and not have like 20 different ones.
We can't wait 15 minutes.
Sir, officers will be there as soon as possible. Get to a safe place.
15 minutes.
Game of 2022, fuck it. I'm really hoping for Sons of the Forest to come out. It's supposed to come out this year, but I haven't heard any updates from the
Yeah, I know.
the developer.
I'm sorry. Thanks. That sounds great. In a sec.
Okay. Rude.
They never explained anything about our own phone number.
Yeah, we never have a cell phone. I assume we lose it.
Please leave a message.
We have a voicemail that we can call from her phone. Yeah.
So forgetful since we were hypnotized by our father.
I wonder how much this cost if it's not on the Game Pass. I think I would have probably not been super happy if I paid more than $15 for this.
This is, I think, the one where the developer, like a lot of people asked for refunds after they got an ending, and the developer was like, "That wasn't the plan."
Oh, it's on Steam. It is $24.99.
That's a bit of a reach.
Yeah, I would say like 20 would be the max. 25 is pushing it.
I think this is a $15 game all day, maybe less. Oh, speaking of games that are too expensive, there's a game, but it's a meme. I mean, it's not a meme game, but it would be a meme game for us. So I want to get it. I want to catch it on sale because it is way too expensive for what we would do it for. but I want to see Wendell play Rhythm Doctor.
Oh no.
I don't. It's not. That's gonna be like something that ends up in psychology textbooks.
It's an indie roguelike one button interface.
Oh
But I
man.
don't. That's my yellow lantern. There's nothing that I can really do with that.
That's exactly why it would be great. But talk about a beloved game. People really seem to like that.
Pat says, please, all caps.
Is that game compatible with the SNK RX controller? So I'm pretty sure it's just tap. And I hate to give away this idea, but I don't think we'd ever really do it. But imagine for a one button controller for rhythm like that, you get yourself like one of those Kinect style camera systems, and you program it to track two X's, right? So whenever two X's move down abruptly and then stop, that's an input, right? And then we go out to the college and get some fetching young lass and put some reflective tape X's on her ass, and she twerks. She twerks the input. Now there's a viral video.
We could probably build that.
We're gonna get to twerk for it.
I'm sure that we could find somebody. $200 in cash on a Thursday night. The sky's the limit.
Yeah.
Thirsty Thursday still a thing with the vid? I haven't been downtown on Thursday.
It was chaos. It was super spreader event yesterday. It was crazy.
Wow.
It'd be funny if they had a banner up.
Super spreader Saturdays.
All right. Well, it's 9:30. Yeah. If you guys want to bail out, I'll play some Cataclysm.
Yeah,
I'm not hanging out a little while for Cataclysm because I actually like watching Cataclysm because I don't know, it's so compelling.
Did what's her face? Did you finish that playthrough with her? Her name started with an L.
Lorette. Lorette, she's still around, but she's in a bit of a pickle because the geography is just so unforgiving in her world.
Hang on, I'll switch the game.
All right. Let's remind ourselves of Lorette's situation. Let's look at her character sheet real quick. So she is currently hurt, bleeding from the head.
Thanks, Tregoran.
Thank you.
Bleeding badly from the head and the left arm. The stats are in the toilet. Focus is low. She's in a pretty bad mood. Her ears are ringing. She's weary. She's in pain.
What's going on?
She's got she's got a 308 rifle, which, like, why are we just carrying that around without a robot to shoot at?
You're in a different spot than you were last time I watched this.
So the car has been upgraded. That's good. We have a recharging station, a welding rig, and the car's in good shape, but there's certain things we can't fix because we're not good enough mechanical skill yet. Okay. Let's see what we can do about this bleeding. Do I have some bandages for the head? And the arm stopped on its own. That's nice. There's a giant spider. Is he not going to see me? He's going toward there where I was last. Okay, we're going to get out of here. I'm not sure what we were shooting for last time.
Yeah.
I think what we're looking for is just a way out. Because geographically, we are fenced in. We've got a city over here that we really do not have the...
Yeah, because it seems like a bad idea to go in cities in this game.
Yeah, the supplies to cut through. We'd have to cut through this whole row of shops here. That's going to cost us 4,000 rounds of ammo, maybe. And then this city is even bigger. There's no way to skirt around it. It's just fenced in by woods. They must have a huge raccoon problem in that city. And then if we go south... what's over here? I suppose this is unexplored. Maybe that's our path.
Maybe there's a road.
Am I missing any ants or anything that's going to prevent this? So what we're going to have to do is go take the next right, take that road all the way down to, what is this? Oh, corpses. Take that road all the way down till it ends, then catch this road going west until we get past the pond, and then through the wilderness and down to the train station.
Grunt gifted a sub to Mean Beans.
Oh, thanks, Goran.
Thank you.
Oh, I made some beans. I made some pinto beans, some soup beans.
With some cornbread?
Oh, well, I just bought the cornbread from Kroger. I didn't make it. And they make sweet cornbread, which I'm not usually crazy about, but it actually goes really well with those.
Yeah.
But I made a pound of them, and I just finished the last of them today. And let me tell you...
Are you regretting that decision now?
When I wake up in the morning, it's like there's an A10 warthog in the room.
Thinking about them beans.
They were good. That is definitely... It makes total sense why that was such a popular poor person food. Because it's literally just beans and bacon and pig parts that you'd rather not eat.
I think Gregorin with all these subs is trying to tell us something about the last game we were playing.
Wait, what are you saying?
He's like, here, have a bunch of subs because you're not playing the other thing anymore.
Really? I thought that was a great stream game.
What, Wobble Dogs? Or
No,
last game?
yeah, the murder mystery.
Yeah, I thought that was a good game.
It was fine.
John seemed to like it.
The story, I understand why they did that with the story, because what else would you be satisfied with? You really do have to raise the bar these days. But at the same time...
At the same time?
At the same time, it's just so dark. It kind of weighs on you. You know what? That's exactly like Chris Chan.
There have been things like that have happened in real life, though. Like, you know, the people were put up for adoption and brother and sister ended up in different homes, and then it's like, oh, it turns out you're related, but you didn't find out until much later, and it's just like, you're better off not knowing by then. By the time there's a pregnancy, you're better off not knowing.
I had my roommate in college. He was dating a girl, and quite frankly, she was way the fuck out of his league. And he was just like, she was his whole world. And his grandmother, just in her like Eastern Kentucky gossip bullshit, mentioned that she thought maybe they were cousins, and he almost killed himself. But it turned out not to be the case.
I'm pretty sure that was a strategy to just get you to not, it's like you're too young for that. It's like you're probably related to them, so stop it.
Ace Driver. Oh, do I still have driving turned on?
That's a non-trivial fear around here. It's like you date someone that's like, oh, might be distant. I think RX is the better game.
Yeah.
Well, the 12 minutes game, I mean, none of you can play it now. It's certainly not a game that, keeps on giving.
It's the 12 minutes game is a game that if I played it, I would vaguely remember what the steps are, but I wouldn't get it right, and that would make it that much more frustrating. And then I would just like break something.
Yeah.
It did get really rigid, and we were able to tell her about the murder out of order. Although maybe the cop revealed it. I can't remember.
I think the cop reveals it because he's like, I'm here for your father's murder. And she's like, what?
But we only had his word for it, and we had the dialogue options where it was, we know exactly what happens. Maybe I guess we just knew that from the loop. It's, for what it is, though, it's well done. And I'm sure it was kind of a pain in the ass dealing with all of those forks and keeping track of the branches.
Yeah, I'd love to see the documentation for that game. Like the script tree.
I bet there's several angry whiteboards in that office.
There are programs for that kind of thing, right? Like doing like script dialogue.
Oh yeah. And even branch dialogue. That one's all wasped up.
There's a surprisingly small amount of things that do that, and if you can come up with a good tool that's like you can put on the Unreal Engine store and it becomes the tool for that, you can make an insane amount of money.
I really love Balsamic for doing like UX mockups really quickly and like wireframes. And so there has to be something similar to that for game scripting, I would think, but
a Balsamic of that size for that dialogue branching would be pretty
yeah,
extreme.
It'd be insane.
It's a multi-dimensional array, and you just have to memorize it. It's way too big to print.
Like, building an interface that the actors could understand, because it's like, here's what your character's feeling, and like, here's the branching thing, and it's like, you got to figure that half of the actors out there just wouldn't understand it. The only one that I think that might understand it immediately would be like Dolph Lundgren, and that's only because he has a PhD in chemistry.
Well, I doubt they made them understand it on that level. They probably just were like, all right, we're going to do 10 in a row. This one is before you knew about the incest.
I think a lot of those actors are like, no, I have to like read and know everything so that I've got the correct mindset, and like dealing with them any other way would have just been impossible.
Probably true on a, shitty indie game. They probably didn't even get to interact with the actors at all. It's probably just, the guy, the producer at the studio.
Or they just did something on Cameo. It's like, do what now? It's like, here's $100 for each line. Just go.
But if you're a Stanley Kubrick, you say, no, fuck you. You'll do it like I say. All right, that told us nothing. There was a multi-cooker in there. I guess we could take that, but we really don't need it. We could make some great beans in it. Only takes an hour and 20 minutes to make beans in the Instant Pot, as opposed to like 7 hours. And you don't have to soak them overnight.
That is a big plus.
It's the OP play for bean making. Alright, they've kind of changed how this works. It used to be that you could just do the robot mission every time you found a new one of these. Now I think it keeps track of that. But we'll talk to him. A 1% chance. Now sometimes you can spam this. But not today. So if they won't talk to me, the only option I have... Ooh. Look at all these delicious books.
So interesting how you have to take time to read them.
And in some cases, mood.
You told you have to soak beans overnight? You do if you just buy them in like the package where they're dry.
That's part of the recipe. You can't just cook those beans like that.
Etching on a notepad so it doesn't have line and shape. Are you talking about balsamic? Balsamic does.
Doesn't teach us any new mechanics. Now, do we have a jackhammer? Hey, we do have several jackhammers. This one's almost full. Alright, I gotta get rid of my rifle. So we will take our electric jackhammer and we will smash through the walls. Oh, but do I have a hacksaw?
I do not know.
Your electric jackhammer needs 2,500 charges from UPS? I thought it had a battery. Oh, 7,000 kilojoules. Oh, crap. I've been remiss in not charging my jackhammers. Alright, so we have a traditional jackhammer. But do we have any fuel? I don't have any gasoline. One of the drawbacks to running a alternative fuel car.
What do you need for this car?
Diesel or JP8 or one of those.
Oh, this was the military car, right?
With enough juice for the first one. Yeah, that might get us in. Now, do I have a hacksaw? I do. Beautiful. So then we want to cut this metal. That's the sound effect. Then we're going to take this thing apart. Wait, deconstruct furniture? I don't have a prying tool? I got no bionics. Do I have a tool belt? Oh man, my gear is garbage.
I seem to remember her being really stupid as well, but I might be misremembering. That might be a different character.
Intelligence 8, yeah. And Perception 7. Dexterity 6. She's dumb, clumsy. Well, Intelligence 8 isn't actually that bad. Intelligence 8 is probably like, a B student. Higher education.
B's get degrees.
Oh, gotta leave the jackhammer behind. Take the crowbar. The switch. That's the first time I picked up a crowbar in this game. The switch between not letting you put the crowbar in backpacks because it's too long is a brutal one, but I respect it.
Is that hyper-realism that makes this game compelling.
And then you gotta put a plank over your pit or you will fall in it and you will hurt yourself badly. Now from here we could take the elevator down. They would not like that. Put the crowbar in there. Wield the jackhammer.
one hand with degrees and the other with paychecks. Which one is heavier? The weight of knowledge is always heavier. Sean Darwin.
Plus you get all that beautiful sanctimony. And you can tell other people why they're living wrong. Beautiful. Now let's see what we have discovered. I will for sure take a holster, and I'll take these gas masks. Couple of tack vests sounds good. I don't want to fill my stuff up too quickly. What kind of footwear do I have? Leather sandals. It is getting to be summer, but let's get some boots. I'll take a pair of boots. Actually, let's take all the boots because we'll need the leather later. And here we have another pair of boots, another tack vest, a gas mask. The environmental suit is so large, I'm not going to bother taking that. Traditionally, I would sell all this stuff to those people, but they won't talk to me. Okay, storage is definitely getting to be an issue.
Even in that giant truck.
Yeah,
Just eat a bunch of them garlic bulbs.
I gotta switch to cargo instead of trunk. Garlic. Oh, did you see that in the inventory? Garlic bulbs.
Yeah.
So there's Triffids up there. I guess we gotta try to break down through here. Continue south. Didn't really gain much from that. But it was fun wrecking their door after they were assholes to me. I saw that new college graduates are getting all-time high salaries right now.
See that?
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's easier to negotiate right now. Well, and it's easier.
Hyperinflation, yeah. The dollars ain't worth much and they're easy to get. We got employers by the balls, don't let up. Alright, comrade.
What RTS was Ryan playing?
Iron Harvest. Which is interesting. It's a, alternate timeline steampunk RTS. It's basically Company of Heroes, but alternate timeline steampunk. The voice acting is really bad, though.
Distractingly bad?
Yeah, they give you the option of switching back to the native language because they're all Russians. And just getting subtitles. And I think the reason they offer you that without you going looking for it is because they know how bad the English voice acting is. I got some solar panels here. What do we have in terms of solar panels? We got fuck all in terms of solar panels. Oh, nice. It's a nice little find. One of them's visibly damaged, but I've got high hopes for the other ones. What do we got? Oh, that one's really bad shape. That one's kind of okay. Perfect. This one's perfect. Nice. Mechanics 4. Oh. I've got to increase my mechanical skill. have a particular set of skills. I saw another fucking Liam Neeson budget action movie. What is that man doing?
That's all that studios make anymore. It's just remakes of remakes of remakes.
It's not a remake. Well, I mean, it might be a remake, but it's not that it's necessarily a remake. He's kind of making the same movie over and over.
That's what sells.
Again, it's probably also inflation related because he's like, wow, this is a crazy amount of money. I should definitely do this, even though it's stupid. It's like, well, it turns out.
But, I mean, he's, he looks good for his age, but isn't he in his 60s?
Eh.
Hell of an actor, though. I mean, those movies aren't all that great. Oh, you know what I was watching? One thing I love about the Usenet indexers. Ooh, what do we have here? Do you have perhaps a chemistry set on board? But you get to see what everybody else is downloading. They have a ranking of, like the most downloaded TVs and movies and whatever. Ah, yes. A kitchen unit. So we need to take the back seat out of our car. And one of the things that everybody was watching, or like something on the top 100 TV shows, was the GoBots. Krista, do you even know what a GoBot is?
It's a name I'm vaguely familiar with, but I've not. Like, is it a series of toys?
It's the generic Transformers.
Yeah, see, that's what it sounds like.
Right. So, I didn't even realize this when I was a kid. Of course, I saw GoBots when I was a kid, but I didn't like it. I don't think anybody did. But what I realized watching it this second time around is that was like I didn't read about this or anything, but I can play it in my head. I know exactly what happened there. It was Hanna-Barbera. And Hanna-Barbera had been on top of the cartoon game for a long time. And they're like, yeah, we got our ear to the ground. We know what these kids like. And then along came a little something called the Transformers. And they were like, what the fuck?
We don't have our ear to the ground. We don't know what the kids want.
This is nothing like what we were doing. And on top of that, these guys are making $1 billion because they're selling toys. What are we doing? We got to sell these toys. So I think what happened was they went to the writing team and they went to the animation team and they were like, it's giant robots. Get to work on it. That's what it is. Figure it out. And these guys were terrible at it. They did a terrible, terrible job at it. We're going to hang out at this cabin for a little while and sort of
decompress.
Put ourselves
relax.
back together. It's 7 p.m. We're going to need to sleep here for the night. Going to get some food. GoBots were first. Transformers are a ripoff. GoBots done better. GoBots didn't come first, right? No way.
That seems extraordinarily unlikely.
So the GoBots, they kind of stole the origin story, but not completely. But here's the hilarious thing about the GoBots is like they didn't really think about any of it. They just stole it and it was convenient and no one cared because they didn't want to be writing that, I don't think. But the Transformer story is they came here and they needed to disguise themselves. So their little drone went out and found vehicles that were their same size and stuff so that they could blend in on the Earth. The GoBots, when they start out, they're on Gobatron, not Cybertron, Gobatron. So they live in space. They have nothing to do with Earth at this point. There's a war on Gobatron, just like there was on Cybertron. but they're up there. And the leader of the bad guys is a motorcycle. A space motorcycle. Why? Why would you be a motorcycle in space? Why would you be a car? What? Here's a real head scratcher. Why would you be a helicopter in space? But they are. They have helicopters on Mars?
Well,
Yeah, but that's on Mars. That's not in space. And I'm tired with there's zombies down there, and they are going to find me in the night. Probably shouldn't sleep this close to a city. What I've also discovered is I'm probably trapped in this city. So once again, this map screws me. What is Lorette gonna do? Oh, I can go north here. Okay. So I gotta go there. How do I get there? Take that road up from the rail station. Okay. Some people identify as helicopters. Okay, so that's the other really hilarious thing about the GoBots. Crasher. Alright, Crasher is... There's two kinds of GoBots. And it's not Autobots and Decepticons. Don't even think about that. It's nothing to do with that. It's Guardians and Renegades. What is this pink stuff on the ground? Oh, that's the seat that I just pulled out of my car.
Cotton candy. Don't worry about it.
So, and unlike at least the early Transformers, there is a girl, but she's a renegade. Crasher is her name. So the three main renegades are Chopper, Crasher, and Psykill. A helicopter, a motorcycle, and a sports car. Crasher is the sports car. But because she's a sports car and because of how she transforms, she has overwhelmingly the widest hips and shoulders of all of them. She's this big hulking black thing with a pink face, and they put all kinds of effects on the voice to try to make it robot-y, but what it really does is just put a ton of bass into it. So you really get the impression that Crasher is a transgender GoBot. Anyone excited for Witcher Season 2? I liked the first one.
They were talking about the new Amazon series for Lord of the Rings. They released a trailer for Wheel of Time. I don't think it looks great. I'm not familiar with the franchise, but like the costuming and color grading and stuff, I think looks too colorful.
What about the braids, Krista? Did they show the braids?
They didn't show anybody tugging the braid. Or smoothing skirts.
But they were supposed to be like big, thick, luxurious braids too, because that was the whole point.
I mean, they had ladies with braided hair, but no one was tugging them. Did they show? No. There's no LOTR trailer, but it's the same studio, and I really don't like... I had this problem when I saw trailers and stuff for The Witcher 2, where everything looks too clean and too sterile and like too colorful. It doesn't make a lot of sense for everyone to have access to that level of dye.
But the Witcher folks did have a decent amount of they used the magic as technology. Have you watched that show?
No,
Witcher?
one of my friends really likes that whole series. She's read all the books.
I mean, the
But I
TV
haven't
show
watched
is decent. I couldn't get into the game at all, but it's you can't go into it expecting Lord of the Rings. Although I will say, for your sensitivities, there are a lot of nipples. And the girl that plays Jennifer, my God, she is a weird kind of beautiful, but it's very captivating. And they just can't wait to get her shirt off.
I'm kind of a costume nerd. I'm learning as I've seen all these fantasy IPs come out, and I'm like, is that realistic? But if you don't know the world, like Witcher, maybe it is realistic for them to have that number of dyes. Another thing I notice a lot when I'm watching any movie is like, is it consistent for the temperature? Like, is one character wearing short sleeves and another one wearing long sleeves? What is the temperature? No one knows.
Jordan
It bothers me.
Jordan was a big world builder. He was compared to Tolkien a lot in that way, so he definitely laid out the fashion and the architecture and all that.
Yeah, the first trailer I saw for Wheel of Time didn't super impress me, but maybe it'll be good.
Also, how much of their budget, like, a lot of the stuff really plays into the story in a variety of ways, over and over and over, but it's magic, so it's going to be complicated. The cloaks, the warders, who are like the protectors of the female magicians, their cloaks are that like military camo see-through type of thing, but with magic, and they shimmer if they move. I wonder what they did with that in terms of visual effects.
Night shots are all done in the day. Yeah, I know that. And you know what? After seeing Game of Thrones Season 8, I'm totally okay with using a filter to do night shots if it means I can actually see what's happening.
That was so bad.
It was so bad. It was, like, everything about Season 8 just about was awful. Again, also talking about costumes, since we're going to go down this rabbit hole. Around season, I think it was like 7? Might have been 6 even. They started putting all the characters in black, and that drove me crazy, because if you watch the interviews with Michelle Clapton, who was the costume designer for Game of Thrones, she talks about how she was very careful to pick certain colors and like do certain motifs and stuff on each character's outfit to kind of like reflect where their loyalties lied and like represent their houses and stuff, and it's like they just completely stopped doing that after, I guess, yeah, it was like season 7, I think, and it's like, why would you do that? It's such a good element for visual storytelling.
Did you guys see that? There was a giant naked mole rat. Oh, he went underground. Oh, that's dangerous.
Oh, he's following you.
There he is, yeah. Yeah, those are terrifying. But see, you say that, and I have to remind the chat, you've never watched it. And
no.
I remember saying when Cersei came out with her fucking like battle armor dress thing, when she cut her hair short, I was like, holy shit, that is a hell of a costume. And it
does
totally
that early on though. That's been like a whole thing with her character early in the seasons. Like I think it was season 2 or 3. I think it was 3, because it was right after Joffrey and Margaery got engaged.
Yeah, it was when
she was wearing armor.
She took over maybe after Joffrey died. I don't know, but anyway, it meant something. Like she was putting on the armor.
Yeah, but she was doing that even before. That was something that she talks about with Margaery when they get married, or before they get married. She's like, you should not go down to Flea Bottom without armor on.
But that was all black, and it was still awesome. Imagine what a pain in the ass was every time she had to pee.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like the costumes in Game of Thrones. Overall, I think like it wasn't great toward the end, but like still very good. I feel like a lot of other shows that have tried to follow the fantasy route have kind of cut corners on the costumes a little bit.
Yeah. And it's hard to make all that look used.
Yeah, well, so that was the other thing. So I watched all the behind-the-scenes stuff about how they made the costumes, because I love watching that kind of stuff. I was the kid when you had to do a map assignment in high school and stuff. I would take the tea bags and like burn the edges of my map and stuff, so I loved learning about how they did that with fabric. But they would over-dye it. So they would get the fabric, have it in a certain color, and then dye it 2, 3, 4, 5 times just to make it look like it was worn. And then if it was like supposed to be a commoner's clothing, they would, make sure it looked like, there were stains on it or it had been ripped and repaired. And very cool.
I don't know if that's the right word. Oh, it's raining. They took this game from back in the day, it used to rain 90% of the time. Now it almost never rains. But they put in the ponds and stuff, so you can still get your water pretty easily.
Why did they nerf raining?
They just made it not happen very much.
Huh.
I mean, rain isn't necessarily a good or a bad thing. It's free water, for one thing.
Yeah.
But it nerfs the early game. It makes the fire defense impossible.
Oh, maybe that's why they got rid of it.
Because what you
Or
like
made
to
it
do,
less common.
what you like to do is start a fire in a bush or something, and then lure the zombies into it and beat them while they're on fire.
I guess you saw the photo they showed on Twitter for Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I saw that. It's, from a narrative standpoint, it's very cool because it means that they're probably going to do some sort of prologue to explain Valinor and the Two Trees, which could be cheesy, but I'm hoping is written well. I don't know if I liked the visual that well. It looked too computer generated. It had that like fake golden light that you see in CGI images a lot. But it's also like a supernatural light source, so I can't decide if I like it or not.
How long have you spent pondering that?
Too much time.
You know, I mean, all of this stuff I see on Spotify, that podcast tab, they have every kind of fucking podcast you can imagine. Have you ever considered doing a Lord of the Rings podcast?
There's one called the Prancing Pony podcast, which is like the biggest one that I'm aware of. And I don't know if my takes are particularly nuanced. I wouldn't mind being like a guest on one of those podcasts.
What about, you know, just like, you know, the lore from the ground up? Because you seem to have you seem to have a deep knowledge of it, but also a willingness to try to do educational shit.
A willingness to tell people about it who don't want to know about it.
Yeah, maybe that, you know what, that's the angle, right? Because you have to have some kind of entertainment angle. The angle is, here's the name of the podcast: An Unwilling Education on Middle Earth.
POV, you're trapped in a car on a road trip, and I'm just talking in your ear the whole time.
Yeah, but you literally have somebody with you.
Oh, maybe.
And you
I would
gotta
love to rant to someone about how much I hate Turin Turambar, but I don't know that the internet would like that.
I think you would have to have somebody to sort of, and I think you would have to have somebody who, like, you need a straight person on this podcast who is not a Lord of the Rings nerd, just so they can stop you when you're glossing over what you feel is obvious but isn't.
Yeah, because I think that would be too easy.
Look at this, a double mine. I've never seen that before. The lore of the rings, that's got to be taken, right?
Almost certainly.
There's some real pieces of work that do podcasts. Yeah.
That's kind of like the thing now. Like, my understanding is almost every young dude in college has a podcast.
Yeah, it's really oversaturated. But you have, you can throw it up on Patreon. You have an automatic starting
we need to do a
point.
podcast for this month, speaking of.
Yeah, and that would be some little extra content for when we don't do that, which, you know, that never happens, but if it ever were to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
Do I want to take this barn? I want to explore this mine. Mines are crazy dangerous, but you know what? What else is Lorette going to do? I would also like to find a river. You know what? Now that I've got the welder, maybe I should work on making this vehicle float. I do have some donor vehicles here, and this is a place where I could work and probably could spam my mechanics up, but look at all these zombie miners.
They didn't make it out of the mine.
Do I want to shoot my way through this? Oh, the mounted gun on this is 308.
I heard something about Wendell talking with Linus about Linux. Where can I find this? It was a Facebook Live event. And I'm not sure if it got posted after.
I thought you said you could watch the VOD on regular Facebook.
I thought you could, but some people have told me that you can't. I don't know. I think somebody might have uploaded it to SoundCloud, but I don't know if it's official. You might be able to search the forum and find it, but I cannot condone such behavior.
Was it audio only?
Yeah.
That was a weird event.
That was a very weird event. It was a very Facebook-centric event. But hey, whatever.
Well, it was fine that it was Facebook. It was weird that you had to have the app to watch it.
Well,
we didn't know that going in. We knew it was going to be Facebook, but...
But that was their whole point of doing it, right? They're trying desperately to bring a certain demographic onto that app who are never going to come.
I think that's probably true.
Okay, we're just going to do some quick inventory management here, chat.
Nocturnal here with the hookup if you're looking for it.
What's Nocturnal hooking us up with?
The live stream.
Oh. So Nocturnal's giving contraband links, huh?
With our blessing.
I don't think Wendell can officially bless that.
No, we can't officially.
I can. But know that it was very good for us, and that's all I'm going to say.
Bootleg material.
Well, listen, I mean...
at a peddler's mall, tucked away in a little booth.
You know, there is that... what's the saying about how it's more effective to preach God's word in a whorehouse than in a church? By that token, isn't Facebook the absolute best place for that message?
Come learn about Linux, ye troglodytes.
Okay, what do we got here? We got 3 turrets. 3 turrets. Oh, because there's 3 points to this intersection. Alright, whatever. Universal curfew is in effect. I expect to hear that soon. That was Abbott. Closest trunk of Impala? What does that mean? You only hear the shell casings. I wonder if that's because this thing is suppressed, but I don't think it is. Curfew has been a thing in most places forever now. I don't know about most places. But everybody knows the virus is more active at night.
So Clapton did the costumes for The Crown as well. Interesting.
Again, that word. It feels like you're describing something other than what you just said.
You seen the embroidery on any of these dresses? It's gorgeous. Though Michelle Clapton didn't do that. I think that was also a Michelle, but I think it's Michelle Ferry is the last name.
Oh. Battle of the Michelles.
Oh no, wait, that's the actress for one of the characters. Hang on. What's the name of the embroideress? Embroidery, costumes, Clapton.
Embroiderous? Is that the proper word for that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, I think so.
Seamstress, perhaps. But now that's gendered, so we shouldn't be doing that.
It was Michelle Carragher.
Of course.
It wasn't Michelle.
Krista, what the fuck were you talking about? Michelle Clapton.
Yeah, look at this.
Michelle Clapton, the seamstress, is known for her really, really slow but intricate stitching. Curfew just means you can speed, the roads are empty. Yeah, but they're monitoring the roads. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, so why don't you have your vax yet? I like being vax fluid, and once you take the vax, you can't be vax fluid anymore. Alright, here we go. Map unlocked. Cross all of your appendages, chat, that we get something interesting with this unlock. We're gonna go over and shoot this zombie in the face.
What's the worst that could happen?
We could get stuck in a time loop. Tool belt? Yeah, tool belt. Hell yeah. Now we can carry the crowbar. Food dehydrator? I'll take it.
Ooh. How does that work in a world with limited electricity?
It's battery powered.
Oh.
Or
Like a lot of power.
Or you can, yeah, it's a medium-sized battery. Alternately, there is a way to construct it together with a bunch of other things, useful machines, and make the Food Co. Kitchen Buddy.
What does that unlock for us?
The Food Co. Kitchen Buddy gives you one machine that you can install in your car that will dehydrate, cook. It's got a water faucet. It's got a reloading machine. And I can't remember. Maybe one other cooking utility.
Dehydrator, just a fan? There's quite a bit of heat involved. Like, it's warm air that goes through a dehydrator.
Yeah, I don't think it's a lot of power, but it is constant, prolonged power. There's another Molly pack. That'll be useful because ours is all fucked up, but we need tailoring ability. What was the name? What did you call it? Embroideress?
Embroideress.
Lorette must become a master embroideress. And there is a refugee center. Nice. Now we can get some motherfucking missions. Oh, but it's not time. You know what? We need dinner. We need to make dinner. What could we have for dinner?
Did you know you can make pumpkin leather?
Yes.
You just dehydrate canned pumpkin. Or pumpkin puree, which I would have had if not for the squash bugs.
Oh, see, I was totally picturing the outside of the pumpkin being made into leather that you wear.
No, this is just like you dehydrate it and then you can rehydrate it and get all the weight savings.
Here's our food choices for Lorette for her dinner. Cornbread, deluxe scrambled eggs, fried spam, Johnny cakes, scrambled eggs. Well, why would we have scrambled eggs when we could have deluxe scrambled eggs?
Yeah.
Boiled noodles, a boring sandwich, a meat sandwich. I think maybe we should probably use the spam. 2 fried spams.
Do we have anything we need right now other than just like we're hungry? Do we have like any health problems or something that our food could help with?
We can't, obviously we can't see our vitamin levels, so maybe.
Oh. Lieutenant Dangle leather coat next year? I don't know that I'll be able to do pumpkins next year. We had such bad squash bugs and they tend to overwinter in the area. I've heard if you get them, you kind of have to just like wait it out a season. We'll see. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll just be reckless and do pumpkins again and be disappointed again next year.
Yeah, just bring them into this world so that they can suffer. Okay, what was I thinking about right here? I think I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Our tomatoes, on the other hand, are being fruitful and multiplying at a rapid pace.
Tomatoes seem like that thing that everybody grows, and there's just always so many of them.
They really are. We haven't had to buy tomatoes since like May, late May, early June. Gonna have to jar this. See, the issue, I should have bought more plants, but like, the issue we have with ours is we get 2 or 3 a day, but it's not enough to like make sauce all at once. We use them throughout the week for like sandwiches and salads and that kind of thing.
Well, you're gonna have to exercise some
Salsa, yeah, we've made salsa.
restraint with your tomatoes.
We have a lot of cherry tomatoes too, which aren't really great for sauce.
For breakfast, Lorette will have.
Well, you had the deluxe scrambled eggs, right? Get her started off on the right foot for the
Okay,
day.
all right. So what will we put in those? We're gonna have some powdered eggs, and then we'll have a choice of smoked meat, pickled meat, canned chicken, pickled fish, canned tuna, or canned salmon.
And salmon. Let's get crazy.
The cats, I'm getting them a new brand of food now because Reveal has, I don't know what they've done, but Toast won't eat it, and it's visibly much more disgusting and nasty. They're definitely not putting the right shit in there anymore. So I've switched over to I Love You brand cat food. And all the cat food brands have names that really hype up the trash that they're selling you, right? It's, you know, they make it sound delicious.
Luxury cat food.
But I Love You takes it a step further. Last night we had Salmon Some Enchanted Evening.
Oh.
And they're all like that.
I hate that.
Well, you know who loves it? Toast and Crouton. They're crazy about that stuff.
I can't get the cat, like the neighborhood cat, to come over here. I've tried luring it over with cat food before. It just won't do it.
It's well fed.
They do come over and poop on our porch sometimes, which is annoying.
These Bell toys, if they're anything like Little Toast, that'll bring them in.
Go Ferocious Chat. If you've not seen, there's hot new content on L1 Cats.
He stopped growling though. After 2 or 3 days, I think he's kind of gotten used to it. He doesn't growl as much anymore. Sometimes. But he won't let Crouton play with it. If Crouton tries to play with it, he just muscles in.
No, this is mine.
Okay, we've got a lot of cool vehicles out here. So this is, actually, can we pull a 5.56 turret off of this one? I would love that. Oh no, that's a grenade launcher. Well, we're not going to be able to feed that. Oh man, there's a great video. There's a video of this guy. Or actually, it's a montage. It's a bunch of different guys, but they're just going crazy, destroying all of that equipment before they left Afghanistan. And he's got a Halligan bar, and he's just going crazy on the inside of a Humvee. But I gotta tell you, the interior of a Humvee is incredibly rugged. Alright.
As Toast began growling, my cat became very interested.
I think Windows units are also non-flammable. Windows units? Why not just set fire to it? the other thing they did, they describe it as poisoning them. They put some kind of chemical agent in there, and one of the Taliban guys, they were interviewing him, he was like, yeah, if we go in there, we get sick. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do the first mission, which is clearing out the back bay, which is really one that they should remove from the game, because you can really, really easily game the system by going back here. Now, what I've been tasked with is to clear out this back room, which is packed with zombies. What I'm going to do instead is move that locker out of the way and stir them up a little bit, and then I'm going to run away.
Let them get upset.
And let's see what this young lady's name is.
She's gonna. Who cares? She's gonna be dead in a second, right?
Ronnie Magnuson. Ronnie Magnuson is going to take the brunt of this charge. Let's just step out of the way and observe this.
Oh.
Not looking good for Ronnie. Now here comes some backup. Ronnie is fleeing, but oh, she is still taking it pretty hard.
Will she get eaten or just infected?
Oh, you know what? She is really weathering this. Oh, excellently. She's only lost 1 stick of health. Her backup, though, is taking its sweet fucking time. Now she's surrounded. Now she's surrounded. Now this is a real problem. Now she's to 3 sticks of health. Oh, and she's dead. This is weird because more people should be coming to help with this.
They're just not interested in coming to help.
All right,
They know what you're doing.
I need to leave. Look, oh guys, look, what you're all out here. There is a fuck ton of zombies in there. I don't know how they got out.
You just walk out casually. You guys should do something about that. It's a problem.
What do we got? We got a skeleton, a batwing zombie. You think that's a zombie whose balls are stuck to his thigh? And they're out.
There they go.
Stan Borchenko entered an infinite loop. Oh, don't turn on debug mode.
Weren't we stuck in an infinite loop earlier tonight?
Oh, chat, somebody Google how to turn off debug mode.
This is from all the saves coming.
Debug menu. Info. Look at the hotkeys. Let's just debug menu. Some guy don't link me to it. Tell me what the key is. I don't see anything here. Keybind needs to be set. Okay, did I miss one there? Toggle debug mode. Ah, there we go. That's it. So I need to add a key binding for toggle debug mode. I'll put it on the home key or the... Oh, God. Okay. That's a really, really unpleasant menu to use. Debug. Add. No. Okay. Add. Press plus for C. Use. Ugh. There we go. Debug mode is off. Nice. Here we go. Now we're getting some numbers. Oh, they're still pushing through though. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill out in the front lobby. Could you guys send a messenger when you're done? Okay, I
It's
think
gonna take them a while.
I think they're done. I killed it. Well, I didn't kill it, but I was critical.
You were there.
Yeah, I was important.
You
So
were
we
the
can
whistleblower on that problem.
we can get, yeah, I always take education from these guys as a reward. I'm thinking maybe we could take computers to 1. We could also take the launchers to 1. Launchers is a really tough one to get. I think I'm gonna go with that. And then we'll get our next mission. This is a bit more involved. We recently lost a scavenger party. Oh, dude, I'm so on top of that. You just want me to go kill somebody? I'm so good at that. I'm not always good at seeing it, though, where it is on the map. Oh, it's this way. Whew. That's quite a trick. So it looks like we need to go down this southern road. We'll stop at this gas station. See what kind of snacks they got. Oh, I also need to trade with you. Alright, what do you have that I would like to have?
Cargo shorts.
What is a frame loom? Let's see, how do I do...
Oh, so we can start embroidering. It's an embroidery.
JK. A rather bulky and primitive wooden frame which can be used to weave cloth sheets. It's very slow. Oh, sorry about that, chat. Smashed the
mic
a little bit there. Looks like some clothes. We don't need to make sheets. Some books. A rail laser sight. And a Kevlar vest. This stuff kind of sucks. Alright. I don't want your garbage. So we will head south on our way to murder these bandits. 2 bandits and a thug. Which do you think is the higher rank? You think the thug's in charge?
Broiden.
What's our fuel situation?
Yeah, now where to?
I told you, we're going to hunt the bandits. We're stopping at the gas station on the way there. Also, I should have the stereo on. Oh, we got to stop here, though. What time is it? 4 a.m.? Wow.
It's been a long day.
Kutan's dragging his bluebird around. Oh, this has JP8 fuel. Nice. I guess we could take that grenade launcher, although we really... Oh, I wonder if these have cargo spaces. No, this is an RV.
No. My husband brought me some mozzarella sticks, and someone really wants some.
I think she deserves one.
She stole 2 earlier from my husband.
Well, you can't stop on an even number.
No, she's not getting any more. She's gonna have some nasty farts later. He has some thoughts about that.
I heard that even through Discord.
That is true.
She's sitting like an arm's length away. She's just staring at my plate. No. No, absolutely not.
We need a picture of her, like, biting one end of the cheese stick and, you know, the mozzarella stretching out as you pull it away.
We got berated earlier for stealing those. My husband was away from his desk for like not even 10 seconds, and she saw her chance and took it.
Mozzarella sticks are so good on a burger. Wow, that seems like that would add a lot of chew to the burger.
I don't think that'd be all right.
I do love mozzarella sticks.
There she was again.
Yeah. Now, what she does when I don't give her what she wants immediately, she lays down and looks at me like, look how good I'm being. No. You've already eaten. You don't need anything else tonight. Vet's and chubby. So.
Gee, I wonder why.
Well, you were saying earlier you feed your cats more human food. I think Bruce probably put on a couple pounds from the pandemic, from us being home more often.
Well, with me, it's because now I'm up here. Because you used to eat in the basement a lot, but now they're here, and they just sit there. They give me the stoic, silent treatment, and they don't even look sad. They just sit there like statues and stare at me. But
sad.
One of the big things, one of the kicks that we're on right now is every time I have yogurt, they have learned what that looks like and sounds like, and so they really, really like yogurt. And those little prepackaged, there might be some fuel in this, snack pack type things, where they have like salami and crackers and cheese. Crouton likes the processed meat, but Toast won't eat it.
Really?
Look at all of this fuel.
I've never heard of any, every animal I've ever had will eat, lunch meat.
He'll
He
eat.
loves turkey.
Yeah, well, no, he'll eat that kind of stuff, but this is like the cured salami, pepperoni type stuff. He doesn't seem to like that.
I'm trying to eat this, but Ruse really insisted on staring at me while I eat it. You're not getting any. Really can't handle sugar.
Who can't?
Yeah, I think Peeper's saying he doesn't like the sugar in yogurt. You can buy just plain yogurt.
No, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting the sugary yogurt, and it probably is not good for the cats. Yeah, he's probably right about that. But do they love it? I don't give them a lot. I just give them once I finish it, a little bit that I can scrape out, just a little bit on the spoon. That's all they get.
I usually buy a plain yogurt and then add a little bit of honey to it. Sweeten it myself. And then you put granola on top. Some dehydrated strawberries.
You know what I like to put on it? Artificial key lime flavoring.
Like a juice or like a...
No, I'm just saying
a powder?
No, I'm saying that's what they do. That's what I like.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my favorite topping.
That was one of my favorites. When I used to work at Kroger, I would get a Kroger brand yogurt on my lunch break, and I usually got the key lime.
Oh, those cows are zombies. Those cows are zombies. And I've said it before, but... Super?
Huh? Oh, so that's the cats are super prone to diabetes. That's what Peeper said. Is that a thing?
Why not? They have, if you got insulin, you can have too much insulin.
Need a yogurt taste. Ooh, that's a good idea. When we're done with the orange soda bracket, we should do a yogurt bracket.
Rams into the boulder. Oh, I just fucked my car up. The seat belt was ripped out. We got a lot to fix. We could definitely put together 32 yogurts.
That'd be easy. We could just do Kroger brand and do that.
There's a lot of yogurt brands. I think we're going to have to, in order to make that at all, like, understandable, it has to be the same flavor, right? Oh, I've gotten into ants. Let's see if we can discern where they are.
We should pitch that on the news and tell them, once we do the orange soda, like, would you like to see a yogurt bracket?
Pitch it?
Yeah.
We do what we want. They don't have any input.
Don't forget homemade yogurt. I keep meaning to try making my own yogurt, but it's just so simple to buy a tub of it and then eat on it for like 2 weeks.
That's because of the videos I've been watching. I've been on an inflammation video kick lately. I also get these recipe videos for stuff like that, and they make it's like, oh, full keto cake or whatever, and it's like, what the fuck? And it's always yogurt and eggs instead of flour, and maybe some almond flour, and then that erythritol, just a shit ton of that stuff.
Ugh.
And that stuff tastes good. Okay, so we have another science center that probably won't talk to me. We got a tower that can open up the map. We can kill these bandits, but then we have to go back and turn that in. And there's an Elmo.
You got like 10 minutes before 11 o'clock. What is the easiest thing we can accomplish?
We're going to go down there and unlock more of the map, and then we'll go over and attempt to communicate with the scientists.
Sounds like a plan. Almond flour question mark. I don't know what that was in response to.
Almond, like, I don't understand the question. As in, like, what is almond flour? It's milled almonds turned into flour. You know how you can take wheat and turn it into flour? Other stuff can also be done that way. But almonds are not a grain, although they are kidney stone precursors.
They're delicious. It's supposed to be heart healthy as well, not kidney healthy.
Man, I ate Arby's Friday. Ooh, is this a... Oh, nice. This is a great find. This is a tow truck. Ooh. We're going to take their crane. But I ate that Arby's and I ate some sugar too. And yesterday morning, and like, well, I guess it started like really early in the morning, but I was getting rid of all that water, and I was pissing so much that when I woke up, my left kidney had installed an Easy Pass.
I don't think I've been to Arby's more than maybe 2 or 3 times in my entire life. I just never really got the appeal. It was also pricier, at least many years ago. That's my recollection.
It's fucking ridiculous. So the one week when I got the drink with my Zaxby's, so my usual Zaxby's order plus the large sweet tea, and the large, you know, it is 42 ounces. It's obnoxious, but still, it's just sugar water. It's cheap. It was over $20.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are you ordering from there?
I get the signature sandwich and one of the salads and the tea. That's it.
Wow. I usually order off kids' menus wherever that's allowed, but more and more places don't allow that. Get unsweet tea? That's Wendell's thing.
Arby's has the best pink slime ever. See, that's the thing about, like, their roast beef. I don't think that's too terribly artificial because it's just roast beef. It's not ground. Cigarettes, cold. Okay, well, what did this tell us? Oh, I didn't go up yet. Another Remington 700. We have quite the collection of those at this point. But no reason to leave one behind. As they are... they can be traded. Where did you guys come from? What?
There's a bunch of zombies there.
Prisoner zombies from the truck, and there's one in the car. I have
you're dead.
25 rounds of ammunition. Nah, I'm fine here. It will be a pain getting this guy out of here, though. Oh, he is making a mess. Alright, we'll get our loot out of here. At least the gun. And then we'll see what we've unlocked.
A lot of stuff in there. You're living the hashtag van life.
Yeah, and we have too much. Oh, another refugee center. And another Elmo. Interesting. Well, oh, and a helipad.
Ooh.
Lots of juicy destinations. So next time we visit Lorette, we've got bandits to kill. We've got a refugee center to go and trade with. Maybe they have a book about mechanics. We have an Elmo that's kind of a bit of a hike into the forest. Not really feeling that. And we can talk to these scientists. Oh, and we go to the helipad and get another 14,000 rounds of ammunition. Did you try Panera? Like ever?
I think someone was asking. I said I can't find almond bread. And someone asked, did you try Panera?
I don't think almond bread is very stable after the fact, right? I don't think they sell it commercially too terribly much.
No, I'm not. Everything I'm seeing on Google is just like, here's how to make it at home.
Yeah.
Does it not need... I don't think it needs yeast. That's interesting.
Well, we've accomplished a lot, chat. We solved the riddles of the time loop. I feel like we did most of that on our own. There was definitely some chat hand-holding.
A little bit, but I don't think it was too bad. They didn't spoil the main twist for us.
Almonds are the most water-intensive crop in the world.
Let's leave them behind. Yeah, that probably would be better. I wish they would grow here.
But they're so delicious.
They are delicious. Hazelnuts grow here well, but almonds don't.
You know what? I bet that's how you know, because the worst possible thing that you can do for kidney stones is not drink enough water. So the almonds, like, drought is their superpower, and I'm weak against drought attacks.
Classic, you should have known.
Huh. It was right there in front of us the whole time. Just like the incest angle.
I feel like we figured that out last time. Like we kind of knew what was happening. All right.
Okay.
Well, chat, we'll see you Friday.
Let's wrap it up.